KO debate series. We lit tonight. Y'all come through, man. Y'all know how we gonna show up and show out. See y'all all in the building. Yo, what's going down with y'all, man? It's your boy KO. It's your boy Knockout. It's your boy KO 86. Knockout Boxing 86. I'm back. I'm here. We live. Welcome back to another episode of Knockout Boxing 86 TV. We got a fire show lined up for you. I'm in a smoky mood, so before I even speak, let me make sure I get this correct. Hold up 1 second. Let me get this right. There you go. Make sure that's in the chat real quick. Let me pin that link just real quickly. That link will be up for the duration of the show as well. Just FYI. For anybody that thinks they can cook me, they will cook me, or that they have cooked me, there you go. There you go right there. You know what I mean? Let me make sure it's pinned to the chat, though. Make sure it's pinned to the chat just real quick. There you go. And I'm interested in topics like diehard topics, you know, shit like defense, punch placement. We can even have a debate about distance control and being comfortable with the distance and the range and stuff like that. So the link is in the chat. Or we can do the usual duck debates. This person ducking, that person ducking. Should they take this fight? Should they take that fight? You know, the business of boxing shit. We can do that too. But the link is in the chat. We got 57 people in the building. Smash that dang on like button. Let me speak to y'all real quick, and then we're going to get the show started. First and foremost, shout out to my dog, Emmanuel Carter, 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing. He just showing love to the channel. Shout out to my dog, Night Rider. 20 of them things. 20-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing. He just showing love to the channel. Also, shout out to my dog, Tim Carey. not Jim Carrey. 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing. He's just showing love to the channel. Salute to you, bro. Salute to you, bro. All right. Today, I believe the NBA Finals start, so it's going to be very important, y'all, that y'all hit that like button, man. Make that algorithm go crazy. I understand people like basketball, but I love boxing, so we going to talk boxing when we supposed to be talking boxing. Let me see who we got in the building. Please smash the like button. Y'all know where the likes need to be for me to turn this camera off and get to cooking on these topics. We got Brother Huey Q in the building, Emmanuel Carter, Realistic Washington fan, Mike Moss, Kevin House, All Things, Night Rider in the building, Javon 856, Humble Dragger, Marzi, Tim Carey, Not Jim Carrey, Paid in Full. What's good, bro? Lee Jackson, TY, 007, Dumb Ballin, Cash Crypto, Re-energized. Ass Cowboys fan. Yep. We got Mr. Blue in the building. We got Jumbie210 dropping the super chat. 5 of them things. 5-piece. No biscuit. He said, why Keyshawn on Cigar Talk not naming Tank as one of the fights he wants? We're going to talk about Keyshawn Davis very, very shortly. He's going to take up a good portion of our show. He is fighting this week. He's been doing a lot of interviews, and he's had a lot to say. We're going to be talking about him, bro. We got Ray B in the building. Poi Pounder NW. Pearl Infinity. What's up, brother? We got Desmond Johnson. What up, Desmond? 314. Brim. What up? Big Dre in the building. Rodzilla Jones. He say, salute KO and the Boxing Bros. Before you start, what's the best barbecue spot in Dallas? That's a great question. Man, there's so many good ones. So many good ones. In Dallas, Pecan Lodge and Deep Ellum is really good. Cadillac Barbecue. Not Cadillac like the car, cattle. And then ACK. So CATTLE ACK. Barbecue in Dallas. But really, bro? Really? The best barbecue, bro? In the Metroplex? I'm thinking, bro. Terry Black's barbecue in downtown Dallas is good. Also, Hutchins barbecue is also good. But to me, bro, the best one is in Fort Worth, Texas. It's called Goldie's Barbecue, bro. Any of those, you can't go wrong. You'll enjoy it, bro. Salute to you. Salute to you. Say, I'm putting a list together. Yeah, bro. You gonna come down here and gonna get in that food coma, bro. You gonna come out here and you gonna get in that food coma, man. We got 87 people in the building early. Please smash the like button, bro. He says, because I'm hitting all them joints. I say in Dallas, Pecan Lodge and Terry Black's, because they right next to each other and they in the downtown area and shit. They in the downtown area, so you can go to them like in the same day or whatever. Cadillac Barbecue is like up north, like in the North Dallas area, so that one's a little far out. And then Goldie's is in Fort Worth. Goldie's is better than all of them, though. Re-energized Cowboys fan got another one for you. You said you got to hit Smokeaholics in Fort Worth. The thing about all these places, though, specifically Goldie's, bro, and Cadillac as well, and Terry Black's and them, bro, you got to get there in time, bro, because they'll run out of meat on your ass, and the lines be long as shit, but it be worth the wait, bro. Pecan Lodge line be long, too. All of them real good, man. They all real good. We got some barbecue here in Dallas, bro. Real talk. Ashton B, what up? Brashton McClendon, what up? Y'all smash the like button as y'all come in. We got about 100 people in here, man. I'm ready to get the show started. Danetta 27, I see you. What's up? What's good with you? OG Victor, what's up, Victor? We had 6 people just come in. Y'all smash the like button. We are waiting for you to hit the likes, get the likes up over 100 so we can get straight to it. No evidence. What up, bro? SJ's Boxing IQ, what up? Came in right on time. As a KC native living in Dallas, I'm listening, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. It's gonna be Texas barbecue. We don't have a lot of Kansas City joints. Like Goldie's got a spin-off restaurant. It's called Ribbies. They ribs are real good. But bro, Goldie's barbecue, Pecan Lodge, Terry Black's, Cadillac barbecue, and then just come back to the chat and say thank you, KO. Thank you, KO. That's all you gotta say. Dwayne Yosef, what up? Tony T, what's good with you, bro? Nelson Rosario can vouch for Pecan Lodge, and I'm from Cali. Yeah, that's a Cali. Y'all be doing that tri-tip and shit and cooking with the grill where you hold it above the fire. Now we slow smoke the food over here. Niggas be in there cooking from 2 a.m. to open and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, real talk. Kevin Littlejohn, what up? Victor say we had 65 likes. We got to get to 100, y'all. OG Walk on Water. What up, bro? Salute to you, bro. Trey Skills, what's good with you, bro? Shout out to my dog, Show Off Loso. 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He says love from DC. Salute to you, Loso. Thank you, bro. Appreciate the support, famo. Thank you so much. Danetta say we at 70. We need 30 people to hit the like button right now. It's 120 people in here. No reason why we shouldn't be at 100 likes. Renard Wells, what up? My bro, Cam J Network. What up, bro? Y'all, please subscribe to Cam J Network's channel. Yeah, man. Subscribe to his channel. Show him some love over there. Savage Killer Queen, what up with you? With the Gervonta Tank Davis bobblehead. SBG Mello, what up, bro? Salute to you, fam. Salute, bro. $81 likes, 19 people, bro. 19 people. Y'all see how the chat keep growing when y'all hit the like button. I don't tell y'all that stuff for no reason. I need 19 people to hit the like button so we can get the show started, man. Donate to the channel as well. Hit that super chat button right there. Hit that Cash App, $ Knockout Boxing 86 TV. I need y'all support, bro. We working every day. I done already dropped 3 videos, did 2 shorts, and I'm going live. Ain't nobody else working like us, man. Be More, what up? Be More, what up? My brother, my dog, my OG, what's happening with you? Dundrick them, what up, Dundrick? LaRon Jones, who? LaRon Jones, what up, bro? Run them likes, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to my dog, Trap Man, 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing. He just showing love to the channel. Marshawn West say hit the like button. Listen to Marshawn, man. Show Off Loso say we are at 92 likes. Hit the damn like button. Yeah. Say hit the damn like button. Let me get Show Off right. Show Off, there you go, man. Welcome to the game. We almost up to 20K subs. When we get there, ain't nobody getting the damn wrench. So I got to give them out while I can. DXN Tsunami, what up? Hit that like button, bro. We doing a like check right now. We got Victor coming through, the OG Victor. 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said to the host and the missus and the KO86 community, all love. Yeah, love. Appreciate you, bro. All right, Fight Sport Talk. How can I help you today? What's up?
What's up, KO? Thanks for having me on as always, man. I've got my opinions on who Devin and Teofimo should fight. I just called him Teofimo. Probably different to yours. I didn't see the entire stream. Did you say that Caleb Plant lost on purpose because he didn't want to fight Jamal Charlo?
No, that was just a title to get people to come in. I don't believe that. That's not actually what I said.
All right, cool. So I guess nothing really.
It was sarcasm, bro. Let me do this Fight Sport Talk. Let me get going on the show. Let me drop these topics, and if you hear something you don't like, you hear something you want to debate, then you can pull back up on me. But let me get to it, and then you always welcome to pull back up. Okay.
Thank you, man.
All right. Salute to Fight Sports Talk. Let me fix this right here. Let me fix this right here. Hold up a second. There we go. All right, bet. Look, bro. Oh, shout out to Solomon. Why Israel? 20 of them things. 20 piece. No, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. No biscuit in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing. He just showing love to the channel. I appreciate you, Solomon. Thank you so much. Thank you for that big 20 bomb, 20 burger, 20 piece. 20 piece. All right. My dog LaRon says, did you see the email I sent? I think I watched it. I think we're talking about it today because of you. Oh, yeah. Well, Keyshawn said, the clip you sent me, yeah, we talking about that, LaRon. We going to get there. Shout out to my dog LaRon. Always keeping KO informed. Shout out to my dog Knight Rider. Always keeping KO informed. Keeping me abreast of what's going on out here. Yeah, keeping me in the know of what's happening. I appreciate you. A lot of the stuff I see, but some of the stuff I don't see. I appreciate y'all. But let's get to the first topic. I was watching the interview. Ray Ford was talking crazy about Sugar Ricardo Nunez. Sugar Nunez. Make the fight, Eddie. They both your fighters. I want to see this fight. I would love Ray Ford to get a title shot. That's a tall task, though, bro. Boy, 28-1 with 27 wins by way of knockout. Sugar Nunez is a nasty, mean Mexican style fighter that is a very strong 130-pound fighter. But Ray Ford say I'm faster, more skilled, better. I'm this, I'm that. Hey man, show me, make the fight, bro. I'm Mr. Make the damn fight. Yeah, he was popping stuff at Eddie. He said, Eddie love his Mexican boy Ray Ford. We remember that Edward Vasquez fight. Eddie saved you in that one, bro. Eddie saved your ass in that one, Ray Ford. But, bro, I like Ray Ford energy towards this fight. My only issue with Ray Ford always been when he be capping this shit. But that young man can fight. That man talking his talk. And he fought Nick Ball, bro. I give him that. He fought the Klamatov, Komanov. I don't know the dude's name that he came back and stopped late in the fight. He fight like a dog, bro. And I know Ray Ford gonna sit there and if he gotta bang it out, he'll try to fight Nunez up off of him. I love to see that stylistic matchup. I think Ray gonna have to fight that boy though. I don't think he's slick enough to just outbox that boy and keep that boy up off of him. Nunez gonna make him fight. So shit, you say you down for it. Go ahead and do it. The thing about Nunez is he can be tough for all the 130-pound champions because he relentless, bro. Because he relentless. You know what I mean? What up, Tay? Salute, bro. Salute, bro. Salute to my dog Tay in the building. Tay don't be fooling with y'all. Tay be watching the members videos and a couple videos here and there, but he ain't here for the drama, bro. he be dipping in and out on this boy, but that's a day one supporter. Salute to my dog Tay. What's up with you, bro? Glad to see you in the live stream, participating in the chat. Hope stuff don't get too crazy. Tay be like, nigga, I'm out on y'all. KO, I see you when you drop the damn prediction videos, bro. These niggas, they too emotional for me, bro. They too emotional for me. I'm a dip. Shout out to my dog Tay, man. It's good to see you, bro. Tony T said that was definitely fight of the year for me. Yeah, that was a good ass fight. That was a good ass fight, bro. What year was that? Was that last year they fought, or was that 2023? Marcus M, what up? TJ Donald, what's good with you? Year before, so 2023, Ray Ford and Kamala. What else was another great fight, bro? What else was a good fight in 23, bro? I think Devin and Loma had a great fight that year. Those are bigger names. That was a really good fight. Man, it was a lot of good fights. I thought the Sebastian Fundora Erickson Lubin fight was dope that year. Shaki came back and got a 12th round knockout against Rocky Hernandez. Yeah, bro. It was a lot of great fights that year. But if that's your fight of the year, bro, I'm not mad at that shit, dog. I'm not mad at that shit, Tony. I can rock with it, bro. Real talk. I can rock with that shit, fam. Shout out to my dog. Shout out to Marshawn West with the 10 piece. No Biscuit in the super chat. She say, for your hard work and dedication. I appreciate you, Marshawn. Then shout out to Tay D being a member. See, I told y'all Tay D day one, 28 months, bro. Coming up on 3 years. He say, yeah, I'm burnt out from the drummer. Always gonna support, though. Best channel on YouTube. I appreciate the compliment, Tay D. Thank you, bro. We got Sunchild coming through. 5 of them things. 5-piece. No Biscuit in the super chat. He say, salute to the legend. KO, I ain't a legend yet. I'm gonna be, though. Once we get 100,000 subs, 200 subs, we don't change for nobody, and we keep doing our thing the way we do our thing. That peach simply is delicious. Then we gonna get there, bro. Not there yet, but I'm gonna work. I'm gonna work to get there. I appreciate the early words of, you know what I mean, speaking into existence type shit. Boxing Hacker, what up? Richard Paris, what up? Texas 16 South, what up? All right, so I like Ray Ford's call out, bro. I think Ray Ford calling out Sugar Nunez is an in-house fight. I do think Ray Ford is a former champion at 126, coming to 130, fighting well, looking well in his first fight at 130. Give him the shot, Eddie. Make that shit happen. Put that shit in Jersey. Have him go down to Mexico to fight the champion. Sugar Nunez had like a parade or something. I seen somebody let me know if I seen him have like a parade back home in Mexico. Once he went out there and won the belt in Japan, he came back to Mexico, man, and people went crazy. So I think they can probably do a good little arena in Mexico, get some good money, and still fighting like the Central Time Zone. And then I also think, bro, yeah, Texas 16, you know, you my dog, bro. You my dog, man. Yeah, you my homie, bro. I hear that South Texas all in you, bro. I hear that South Texas all in you when we talked that one time, bro. Number love, dog. But Ray Ford, bro, and Sugar Nunez, they can get that shit cracking in Mexico, or, you know, put that shit on the East Coast, man. Let the champion go be a world champion and fight Ray Ford in Jersey if you think you can sell it. I wouldn't be mad if that is like a main event, regular DAZN fight, bro. Main event, regular DAZN, regular matchroom card, or when the hell Boots fighting again. Sugar Nunez and Ray Ford make a perfect motherfucking co-main event to Jerome Boots in this and whoever y'all got him fighting next, bro. Sign me up. Kokui, what up? So, just in case y'all didn't know, Ray Ford back on popping his stuff. The interview was on Ring Magazine, on the YouTube channel for Ring Magazine. And he popping his ish, man. He said he wants Sugar Nunez, the IBF champion. Make it happen. Otterbeck. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Last year. So, yeah, that's what I was saying. Oh, last year. So, 2024. 2024. Was that fight of the year for 2024? Or the Otterbeck. They fought in 2024? He became champion, lost to Nick Ball. Are you sure, bro? Now you got me looking it up, bro. Cause he beat Otterbeck on Top Rank for the WBA, bro. Was that 2024, bro? You ain't wrong. He did get busy 3 times in 2024. You right, bro. So Otterbeck, Nick Ball, Orlando Gonzalez, and then Thomas Matisse in April of this year. Yeah. Go ahead and let that boy fight on. Go ahead and let that boy get in the ring with Sugar Nunez. Get that shit cracking. Now, see, the reason I like the fight, Kyle McFly. Hey, y'all, Kyle McFly must don't know. Look. This hand up here, my hand on the mouse right here. So you know I ain't typing nothing. Kyle McFly, you must be new here. I think I seen you a couple times. You must be new here. You say, KO, you Pete Foster on the tank and on the tank card. Look, y'all. Look, y'all. He must don't know. he must be new here. Come on, bro. It's me. It's me, bro. We gonna get there. Just bro, put your seatbelt on. When you hop in my car, hit the like button, and we gonna get there. I promise. I promise. You see, it's already typed up. I already got it under there, so you know what we talking about if you come in late. I got you, bro. I got you covered. You must be new here, fam. You must be new here. I got you. Creole the Traveler, what up? He said, nah, I watch all the time, bro. Yeah, I got you. I know, bro. I'm just talking a little new. I got you, though, fam. I got you. AJ64, what up, man? What's happening with you? I got you, though, bro. You in the right place. You in the right place. A lot of shit, not a lot of things get by me, bro. Not me. What's up with you? Marquis, what's good? Isaiah WYD, what's happening with you, bro? Salute to y'all. Y'all smash that like button when y'all come in here, man. Randall 700, what's happening? Randall 700, what's good? Salute to all my people, my brothers and sisters in the chat, man. I see 17 people just pulled up, man. 17 people just pulled up, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. 17 people just pulled up. So y'all hit that like button. Hen Dog, what up? Hen Dog, what's happening with you? Shout out to the only motherfucking Philadelphia fan that I like, bro. The only Philadelphia Eagles fan that I like in the history of Philadelphia. Now, BF is my brother. He an Eagles fan. It's 2 Eagles fans that I like, bro. It's 2 Philadelphia Eagles fans that I rock with. That's my dog, DJ, and my dog, BF. But shout out to my dog, DJ. 10 of them things, 10 piece, 10, bow, boom, bang, 10 piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He say, Ray Ford, a.k.a. the Joey Bad A of boxing. By the way, there's a barbecue baked potato spot in Oak Cliff that's good, and a barbecue baked potato spot in Seagoville that's good. Go Birds. I don't know which one you talking about in Oak Cliff, but bro, when I was coming up, it was Henderson's Barbecue, right there off Camp Wisdom. Then as I got old, about 22, 23, Odom's Barbecue in Oak Cliff for the baked barbecue potato. That back when I was eating beef and pork and stuff. But the Odom's Barbecue loaded baked potato, bro, and then the Henderson's Barbecue baked potato back when I was like a little one, bro, like 10 years old. I don't even think they got a Henderson's no more. It came back for a little bit, then it left. Both of them joints off Camp Wisdom. Fire, bro. I don't know if that's the one you talking about, if it's still there. But yeah, that was you ain't lying. I don't know which spot you talking about. Hold on, you know about Oak Cliff, bro. You in Dallas, DJ? Man, I know you ain't in Dallas as a Philly fan. You probably got a Philadelphia Eagle license plate too, bro. I probably drove by you before, and every time I drive by an Eagles fan or somebody that don't rock with the Cowboys, I tell them, go back to their city, bro. Yeah, DJ. You out of pocket. You out of pocket if you in Dallas, bro. You are out of pocket if you were in Dallas as an Eagles fan, bro. You are all the way out of pocket for that ish, man. Shout out to my dog Boxing and Barbecue. What's up, man? Salute to you. Anyway, moving on, bro. Moving on. Hey, man, somebody explain to me why we shouldn't push for Abdullah Mason versus Keyshawn Davis to fight next if they both win. Same promoter. Abdullah Mason is number 2 in the WBO. Keyshawn Davis is a WBO champion. Abdullah Mason and Keyshawn Davis is a barn burner, stylistic matchup, fight of the year candidate that you know for sure will not be boring. That is for sure 1,000, 1 billion, 1 gazillion percent can't see TV, and it makes sense. Somebody try to explain to me why we shouldn't be pushing for Abdullah Mason versus Keyshawn Davis next. Abdullah Mason need to call out Keyshawn, and that is the only good reason. Shout out to my dog Boxing and Barbecue. I got the best chat in boxing, bro. The best, most educated, down to earth, realistic chat in all the boxing talk, bro. That's the only way. If Keyshawn fighting Tank, all bets off. Abdullah Mason, you know you one of my favorites, bro. You know you one of my favorites, bro. But yeah, if Keyshawn getting the Tank fight, you gotta wait. You gotta wait. But if it ain't Tank, then somebody tell me who it should be outside of Abdullah Mason and Keyshawn Davis, bro. That is a barn. Tell me that's not can't miss. That is must-see TV, bro. Shout out to DJ 5-piece. No biscuit and super chat. Say, nah, bro, I'm in Bama. I'll say, there's that Alabama white sauce. I'll never get with that. They put the white sauce on their chicken in Alabama. Nah, they ain't real barbecue. Kansas City, eating them alive. Texas barbecue, eating them alive. Memphis barbecue, eating them alive. I even take California barbecue over goddamn on Alabama barbecue. What is Alabama white sauce? Barbecue sauce is not supposed to be white, bro. But anyway, shout out to my dog DJ. Nah, I'm in Bama, Roll Tide, but I love Dallas. I just hate them Cowboys. We can be a tad bit obnoxious, DJ. I feel you. D. Willie Thomas, what up? Emmanuel Pettigrew, what up, bro? What up? What up, True? What's happening with you? What's your question, bro? And then I got your question too, Boxing and Barbecue. I'm gonna answer that too. What's your question, Truth? Real quick, bro. What's your question? Come on, man. Come on, man. While I'm waiting on you to do that, I'm gonna go back to my dog boxing and barbecue. You say you think Abdullah needs a step up before Keyshawn? No, not if he's who I think he is, and if he's who he believes himself to be. That step up stuff, bro. If you really are who you are, bro. If you really are who your fans say you are, who you say you are, who your daddy say you are, Bam Rodriguez didn't need no step up before Quadras. No, I want to see if he's who I believe him to be. So I'm confident in the young man, boxing and barbecue. And if he's number 2, if they got him ranked number 2, if he can get a title shot, nah, bro. They be 2025 boxing be coddling these boys, man. Let these boys get their shots at 20, 21, 22. Because newsflash, man. Newsflash. Look, at 21, 22, you much stronger, much more athletic than you going to be at 28, 29. You in your physical prime. Maybe your mind ain't there, right? Maybe you not as smart of a fighter as you're going to be, but physically, you're not going to get no better than 21, 22. And my dog say, I don't want Charlo Lubin's situation. Pup killer. I hear you. But Lubin turned out not to be who he was. Now, he working himself back up beautifully. He just beat up Drill Holmes. He took the loss to Sebastian Fundora. I hear you. I hear you. But the flip side of that is, what if it's a Floyd Mayweather situation? I'm not trying to compare the young man to Floyd. I'm not trying to do that. What if it's a Ray Leonard situation? You get your title shot at 21, 20. What if it's a Tank Davis situation who got his first title shot at 22 years old? What if it's one of those where, oh, he's actually better than we thought, and he just washed this champion? If these young fighters don't take chances, bro, we don't get Bam Rodriguez versus Carlos Quadras, bro. If these young fighters don't take chances, bro, we don't get those types of moments, bro. And it's like boxing want to protect, and I'm not saying nobody in the chat, boxing and barbecue. I'm just answering your question, bro. Right? I'm just answering your question, bro. You know, it is what it is. But what I'm saying here, bro, we don't get these, oh, that young fighter really is a phenom. We don't get those moments if we don't get to see these fights, bro. And then, look, he could be right or he wrong. What if he wrong? What if Mason is better than we think? What if he actually fight better against Keyshawn? What if he do need to go back to the drawing board? If it changes him, then he just ain't who he's supposed to be, because the great ones can take a loss and get right back up. I seen Bernard Hopkins do it in his first ever fight, bro. I seen him do it in his first ever fight. See, a lot of time, bro, and I spoke on this in a video earlier, a lot of people make these prognostications. Kermel Moton is next up. Abdullah Mason is next up. Nigga Jesse Bam Rodriguez, he got next, bro. He ready right now. A lot of people say that, but then they not willing to stand on it, bro. I'm telling you what I believe, bro. David Morrell, like, bro, I believe in you. Now you got Katiel. What if David Benavidez is the only one to be able to do that to David Morrell and everybody else get washed? All I'm telling y'all is the man number 2 in the WBO, if they want him coddled, don't rank him so high. He number 2 in the WBO, and you put him on Keyshawn Davis undercard. Nigga, if you don't want me to call for the fight, don't make it so obvious to call for the fight. That's what I'm telling y'all. His promoters think he ready. If they didn't, they'd hide his ass on a preliminary card off TV. They put him on another card. He'd have been on the card the last week. What was the last top rank card we just seen, bro? Who was that just fought on top rank, bro? What was the last top rank card we just saw like a month ago? They'd have put him on that one. Top rank got another Brian Norman card in goddamn Japan. They'd have sent Abdullah Mason over there to Japan with Brian Norman and put him on their undercard. If they ain't think he ready, they think he ready. They matchmakers think he ready. They know what we gonna do. They know we gonna be like, yeah, make Abdullah Mason versus Keyshawn Davis. Because we gonna be like, oh, they on the same card. Oh, this nigga's his co-main event. Oh, this is his second time on the Keyshawn card. Oh, and y'all ranked him number 2 in the WBO right before he fought on the Keyshawn card. They think he ready, so why shouldn't we, bro? Drink more water in there, what up, bro? My managing moderator, y'all step out of line, drink more water, gonna slap your ass down, even if you got a wrench. Just saying, bro. All I'm hearing is, real talk, all I'm hearing is, niggas, a lot of y'all just tell me, bro, you scared that Abdullah might not be ready. You scared that Abdullah Mason might not be who I say he is or who some of you tell me that you think he is, bro. If he is who you think he is and you truly believe that, you should be pushing for him to get a title shot, bro. And this is a fact. He got more professional experience. And who did Keyshawn fought to make y'all think that he just got so much more experience than goddamn Abdullah Mason, bro? Barincic was 36 years old, past his prime, not that good. If you know boxing, you would know that. Jose Pedraza was fighting at 135 pounds for the first time in goddamn motherfucking 4 or 5 years, I should say. Gustavo Limons missed weight by 6 pounds and was out of shape. And the nigga was doing jump shot jabs at Keyshawn. Nigga was leaving his feet, throwing punches. And if you say it's Keyshawn pedigree, Abdullah Mason won every amateur tournament that Keyshawn Davis lost, bro. Is the microphone on? Abdullah Mason won every national tournament, amateur tournament that Keyshawn lost, and he won it at a younger age. Niggas and niggettes. Niggettes is the ladies, in case y'all wonder. One more time. When you talk experience, Abdullah Mason has more professional fights. He has more knockouts than Keyshawn has fights. And on top of that, when you go to their amateur experience, in the national amateur tournaments, Abdullah Mason won every fight that Keyshawn, every tournament that Keyshawn lost. Go look it up. It's on BoxRec, bro. It's on BoxRec. And he won them at a younger age. So they would both fight in the junior nationals. Keyshawn would do it at 15, 16 years old. Get second place. Make it to the semifinals. Mason would win that shit at 14 years old. Like, do y'all understand, bro? Name the former champion that Mason beats that cooks your argument. It would only cook my argument if you look at belts as a way of defining whether or not a fighter is really good. Lomachenko is a champion at 135. Truth. Denise Barincic was a champion at 135. Lomachenko is from the Ukraine. Barincic is from the Ukraine. Lomachenko is in his mid-30s. Barincic is in his mid-30s. Who's the better fighter, Truth? Who's the better fighter? See that belt argument? They both got belts. They both champions at lightweight. Who better? Jay Nori, I see you in the building. What's up, homie? Shout out to my dog John BX, man, with the 5-piece. No business super chat. He said, I know you're going to cover it, but I couldn't believe Key did not say Tank when he was asked by Turkey what fighters he wanted. He said Temalifu and Temalifu. Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that for sure. But then niggas would be like, yo, Tank ducking him. First of all, how come the two people that he want to fight don't fight in his weight class? The two people that he calling out don't fight in his weight class. These are the people that y'all tell me won't smoke. Tank was a BAN, a sucker, a fraud. What resume? No resume. Ain't got no motherfucking Marvin Hagglers on this resume. Ain't no Ray Leonard's. What resume? I won't fight you, bro. I won't fight you, bro. You've been tricking the game for too long. Man, I understand where Tank is coming from, man, because, you know, we all just crabs in the bucket, man. Like, it's him, it's Bud, it's Canelo, and it's Inoue, the real four kings of boxing. The rest of us, nigga, we just crabs in the barrel. I kind of understand what he be thinking, where he be coming from, bro. I'm gonna fight you, bro. Which one is it? Like, that was the nigga who he want to fight. He didn't name nobody in his weight class. Nigga, you couldn't say Muratalla. You couldn't say Abdullah Mason. You didn't say Loma. You didn't say Shakur. You didn't say Tank. Nigga, you said a 140-pounder and another 140-pounder. Tell me that you moving up without telling me that you moving up. Tell me that you don't really want smoke without telling me that you don't really want smoke. But then niggas will ignore this. It's okay, KO. It don't matter what Keyshawn say. Just tell Tank to send the offer. It don't matter if he said publicly he don't want to fight the nigga. Tell Tank to send an offer anyway and prove that the nigga don't really want to fight him. It's all the takes age like fine wine. For a lot of y'all, bro, it's always some prove it shit. Niggas can show they don't want to fight, say they don't want to fight, duck the fight, and it'll still be like, well, I mean, yeah, what you're saying is right, but he should still just send the offer and prove that the nigga don't really want to fight. Y'all are ridiculous, bro. We got J Bean boxing and betting, two of them things, 2-piece, no biscuit in the super chase. Say, keep on punching their ass, KO. I'm here, bro. I'm here, dog. I got you. I got you. Danetta 27 dropping 10 of them things, 10-piece. Bow, bow, bow. No biscuit in the super chase. Say, what do you see that they do better than one another? I think Abdullah Mason has a better jab. He has better footwork. He's far more athletic than Keyshawn Davis. He's more explosive and sudden with his movements. Keyshawn Davis can be a little bit more smooth. He paces himself better. He'll switch up the tempos on his shot better. Probably got a little bit higher IQ at this time, and so he can set shit up a little bit better. Mason's still that pit bull. He's just going at you. Nigga, I'm coming at you. I'm more athletic than you. What's happening? He's reacting still. Slipping, ripping, pulling, throwing, rolling, throwing. Inside, pow, pow, just throwing shit. Like, boy, and then he just reacting to shit. Keyshawn thinks his way through the fight a little bit better than Abdullah Mason. Here's the thing, though. With Abdullah Mason's athleticism and his physical ability and his confidence and his explosiveness and his skills right now at such a young age, will he even give Keyshawn time to think? Because if they get in a firefight, Abdullah Mason's hands are faster, his feet are more explosive, and he nasty with the power punches. Keyshawn thinks a little bit better right now, as expected. He's older, right? He thinks a little bit better, sets his shots up better. Abdullah Mason is by far a better athlete, bro. That's why if you go look at Keyshawn when he fought Nahir Albright. Y'all know I be freestyling this shit, but I know my boxing, bro. Damn, was it Nahir Albright? I think it was Nahir Albright. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I'll read the chat in a minute. But when the dude that he popped, he was smoked. Keyshawn was on it. He fought him in Texas, bro. The fight he had in Texas, I believe that was Nahir, bro. But when he fought a young kind of boxer that could move a little bit, that had a little bit of sauce to him, a little bit of swag to him and shit, Keyshawn ain't looked the same as he looked against Nahir as he looked against everybody else. That's because Keyshawn, he got good eyes. He could set his shots up good, but Keyshawn ain't really athletic like that. Skilled, very skilled. Not a superb athlete, though. Like you would think of as an Abdullah Mason or Jerron Boots Ennis or Tank Davis. Like these explosive fighters with skill, but they just so explosive, so sudden. They hit you with some shit. You be like, what are you rolling with? Why is Mario Barrios on his knees? The announcer in the middle of a Tank fight just be in between some shit. If Tank Davis thought Leo Santa Cruz is gonna fold from his power, oh my God! Like Keyshawn don't have that, bro. Oh, sister, that was the Netta's question. Salute to you. I hope that made sense. Y'all let me know if I was tripping on anything I said, bro. Shout out to the dog Young World somewhere in Japan. Maybe LA, maybe he's in Okinawa, maybe China, maybe the motherfuckers in Europe. We don't never know where he at. Just playing his instrument, getting to the bag. But shout out to my dog Young World. 20 of them things, 20 piece. Bow, 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 bow. No biscuit in the super chat. My brother KO. I'm in your city. I'm playing Globe Life Field this weekend. Let's break some bread if you free up. Salute to the chat. Shoot me an email, bro. Shoot me an email. Knockoutbox86@yahoo.com. I'll respond back. We got Trey Skills 42 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. Everybody's scared except Abdullah. I got the young buck giving Key the fight of his life. And if Key slips up, he might get stopped. You got to be careful with them dudes that don't know they supposed to be scared yet, bro. Or them dudes is like that don't know, like, yeah, they're supposed to be a step up. Like, you gotta be careful with dudes like that. I got Abdullah, bro. I trust the talent, bro. Isaiah WYD with the 2-piece, no biscuit in super chat. Why should Tank fight me? Keyshawn. Like, what? You're a champion. Because you've been talking ish. The tune done changed, bro. He got that call. I'm telling y'all, bro. Y'all don't have to listen to me. I told you months ago he was going to call out Keyshawn, bro. And Keyshawn know it. Notice in that interview, too, he said, yeah, me and Tank, he be DMing me. Notice he ain't exposed. If Tank was saying some duck-ish or not pressing him, Keyshawn would have exposed them damn DMs. But Tank is in his DMs pressing them, and that tune is changing. He was going to call Keyshawn out. Keyshawn is on camera saying, I believe he want to fight me now. After Mark Kriegel said, we know that Tank Davis' team, Al Heyman, PBC, have reached out to your management team, and they're talking about you guys fighting in the future. Well, yeah, just follow both of our careers and follow his career and follow my career. Then he got a little bit of bravado after the Tank Roach shit. But now Tank team is pressing the line again because remember, Bob, everyone was at the Tank Roach fight. And he said, we're talking to PBC about Tank fighting our fighters. Y'all are missing all the keys and all the signs to let you know Tank trying to step on shit. He had a roadblock with Lamont Roach that he trying to handle. And you should see the mindset. He's going back into a rematch immediately when a lot of niggas' favorite fighters made excuses for not going directly to the rematch. Y'all will catch up sooner or later, though. It'll be far too late. Jupe in the building. What up, Jupe? If I ain't speak, my bad. WTF Media, what up? They call him Gold Member. What up, man? Salute. Jay Nori in there again. What up, bro? The Mav ain't Mavin, KO. Worry about the rematch. What up, Blunt? I see you too, bro. I see all y'all. Shout out to my dog, Fresh. 313 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. Said, did you already touch on Frank Martin saying he was drained and 10 count being too fast versus Tank in the Fight Hype interview? I did not. But I watched the interview and I'll address it now, bro. I'm so tired of him up because losing the Tank and not wanting to give him his credit, bro. Shout out to Mario Barrios for being one of the only real ones, bro. All these dudes got so many excuses, bro. And y'all never cook them for it. You never cook them for it. Now you weight drained at the weight that you've been fighting at your whole career. Then you should have been moved up. Now the 10 count was too fast. Bro, you was on your back like this, bro. You were trying to go to sleep with your eyes closed, open. Closed and open at the same time. You thought you were standing up, but you were laying down, but the count was too fast. There was a minute and a half left in that round. If you would have got up and got the finish. Don't let me lie to y'all. How much time was left in that goddamn round? So you want brain damage is what you're saying, Frank. Gervonta Davis, Frank Martin highlights. Gervonta Davis, Frank Martin highlights. Here we go. Here we go. Let's take a look here. Pause that. Take a look here. It was a minute and 45 seconds left in the damn round when you got put down. It was a minute and 45 seconds left in that 8th round when Tank put him on the canvas. So you get up, they let you keep fighting or whatever. What you think gonna happen? Like, stop it, Frank. Come on, bro. Cats never want to give Tank credit, bro. They never want to give him credit, bro. The 10 count was too fast. Bro, it would have been worse for you. It would have been worse for you, bro. Shout out to Boxing Hacker. I like that fight with the 5-piece in the super chat. He says, I like that fight. Let's hope Mason calls out Key. I do think Keyshawn will cook Mason, but Mason is a real live underdog. even Mason, maybe me or even Mason versus Cruz. Cruz is going the IBF route. So Keyshawn is the one that makes sense. I got you. Knight Rider says that he really want Tank to have another shot at him. It would have been, that's what I'm saying, bro. It would have been bad, bro. It would have been very bad, bro. Very, very bad, bro. He got up at like 22. Dude had to tell you, it's over, Frank. It's over, Frank. Why didn't you protest it then? See, it's always like if he really felt that way, why didn't he feel that way in the moment? He was happy to get out of there. Now, Andy versus Keyshawn is good. Mason versus Andy and Keyshawn versus Andy. Keyshawn should be fighting Andy Cruz. Oh, he ain't talking to me. I got you, bro. I got you. Brashley McClendon. Barrio said it, but he said you signed the contract. He said it after people. He said that shit years later, bro. Is what I'm saying to you. He said that shit years later, bro. These cats is like, yeah, man. Fucking Tank. It's fucking weight drain. You've been at 135 of your whole life. You were the mandatory. You was like the WBA interim. You had beat Michelle Ali Rivera, bro. And now you, come on, man. Shout out to Brashley McClendon with being a member for 3 months. Mario Barrio said it too. He said he had a rehydration clause and there wasn't one. He tried to be slick and put it in a comment section on IG. He did the shit years later, though. At least at first he took his shit like a G. And I think I also saw an interview where he said, but you know, hey, once you sign the contract, you shouldn't say nothing. So I like the way he handled it much better than what these dudes is doing, bro. Straight up. Stay dangerous. What's up, dog? Shout out to Black Preacher Man with the 2-piece in the super chat. He say, salute, KO. Preacher Man checking in for the cook. Glad to have you here, my bro. Salute to you. 300 people in the building. Where we at on the likes, man? Trying to get to this next topic, though. Where we at on the like button? Damn, I left my water. It's only one person I can count on to answer this phone. I'm going to call him. He better not let me down in front of 320 people, bro. Come on, son. Come on now, son. Don't be like your mama and your sisters now. Y'all smash that like button. Where we at on the likes, man? 184. Let's get to 225, y'all. Hey, hello? Troy. Hey, can you come here and get my Stanley, put some water in it for me, put some ice in it for me, please? All right, thank you, son. My little G right there, boy. He always come through, man. Yeah, we need the likes up to 225 right quick, man. Let's stop for a second, right? DP, yo, man, what up? Let's stop for a second. Let's get the likes up. You know what I mean? Let's get the likes up. 225 should be nothing. 193. I need, damn, my math tripping. That's 32. I need 32 people to hit the like button real quick. Yeah, Boxing and Barbecue. That's my boy, man. It's my boy, man. He answered the phone, boy. I be thirsting mud calling them ladies, man. Man, I appreciate you. Give me the craft ice, too, with the water. Yeah, man. Dominique, what up? Yeah, Dominique. Hey, man. Yeah, he batting 1,000. He ain't missed the call yet. That's my guy. Playing this game, whatever. He got that phone right there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We got to get to 225. I'm trying to get to the next topic, man. What up, LeVar Cooper? Salute. Salute. Robert Game is slap him up. Cause up online. Yeah, he be doing his thing, man. He be playing that game. He ain't, you know what I mean? He ain't going. He ain't going. I told him, find something you love, try to make money at it, man, so it don't feel like work. That's what we doing with this channel, man. Trying to find something we love, make some money at it, so I ain't got to work. Come on, other job, that shit feel like work. I don't mind the hard work or whatever, but I'd rather work hard doing something that I like to do. And that's why I try to teach him. Shit. Do that shit while you're young. But I wish I would have started me a YouTube channel. I've been watching boxing like this forever. I wish I would have started a YouTube channel about 2006, 2007. Boy, it'd be lovely. Brother Hugh Q say, KO, who you got in the NBA Finals? I ride with OKC. They closer to Dallas. They closer to Texas. I like Shea Gilgeous. You know what I mean? I pick OKC. You know what I mean? He say his chin suspect. I can see why you would say that, bro. I like how he responded to it. I like how he responded to it, though. And he got up real quick and recovered really quick. So we'll see moving forward. I'd rather that shit happen early though. Cause now you know how he gonna react to it if he do get hurt in the fight. It's gonna be all dog. You know what I mean? Weem old school, what up? All right, moving on. Say, man, Turkey out here playing in y'all faces. Some of y'all don't care. Why not, bro? AT Smooth, what up? Hey, why y'all letting Turkey play in y'all face and y'all don't care? This man got his people announcing fights that ain't really done. Right? Letting his people just report shit when people ain't signed yet. He gave y'all all his plans. Remember, it was about March. It was about January, February, March. It was the first quarter of the year. And y'all was just on Turkey. Y'all was just on Turkey, boy. Just on his sack, bro. Just all on his nuts, bro. Just on him. Just sucking him off. Did you hear Turkey playing? Turkey saving boxing. Did you hear what Turkey said? Turkey said he want to make Devin versus Ryan rematch. He trying to make Jerron Boots in it versus Temalifu. He doing a whole tournament. Then the two winners got to fight each other. Turkey is saving boxing. What happened, bro? What happened? Like, what happened to all these damn fans, bro? He had one goddamn fight plan that went through. Turkey doing something innovative, man. Times Square, man. He ain't having no fans. It's going to be in the middle of the street. Times Square, man, that's going to be lit. That's innovative. Turkey's an innovator. That shit was trash. That shit was garbage, bro. Super trash. He playing in y'all face. He don't even want you to come to his events. He like, I just put this shit on. Forget y'all, nigga. I'm not finna. I'll lose money on purpose, so I don't have you people coming to my damn fights. Oh, your favorite fighter, nigga? You can't come to this fight, nigga. We fighting in Saudi Arabia, nigga. Fuck you talking about? He playing right in y'all face, and y'all like, man, KO, why you care, man? He's giving us the fights he wanted. He's giving us the fights we want. All right, cool. Tell him to pay Brian Norman whatever it takes to tell him to stop fucking ducking Boots in. Tell him to pay Devin and Ryan whatever it takes to make them fucking fight. Come on, man. He playing in y'all face with this bull man. Playing right in y'all face, bro. And y'all just eating it up. Man, this how you know you a gobbler, right? And y'all not going to keep it real, so I'm going to keep it rhetorical. If you have enough integrity to answer, then answer the question. Answer the question, right? Answer the question. Real talk. If everything that's happening with Riyadh season in Turkey right now, if the shoe was on the other foot and this was Premier Boxing Champions, would your reaction be exactly the same? Don't answer. Just think about it for a second before you answer. Just think about it. I'll ask it again. One more time. If everything that's going on with Turkey cards right now was happening, but instead of it was Turkey that this stuff was going on with, if it was going on with Premier Boxing Champions, would you have the exact same stance, bro? Fresh Baker, what up? I would dare to say a lot of your stances would change, and I can prove it to you. Hey, man, y'all, hey, real quick, bro. Let me take this out of screen. I ain't talking about Turkey no more. I don't want to talk about his ass no more. I don't like. I want to go here real quick, just for a second. This may be a longer segment than expected, but I don't understand why do we even care about Devin Haney and Temalifu not happening, right? It was an exhibition fight, right? Uh-oh. Let's talk about it. Ilayawa Israel, what up? Hey, why do we even care about Devin versus Temalifu? Temalifu. That was an exhibition fight, right? Devin Haney fans, right? Shouldn't even matter, right? That was an exhibition. Catch weight, no belt on the line. That sound familiar? Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia. That sound familiar? Like that wasn't a real fight anyway, so why we even care? That was an exhibition fight. The real fight is Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach, right? Right? Because remember when it was Devin Haney versus Lomachenko, that was the real fight. That was the fight that people care about. That was a legacy fight. Belt was on the line. Tank versus Ryan Garcia, that was an exhibition fight. It wasn't even at a real weight class. That's what y'all told me over and over and over and over and over again. So it's the same thing, right? Real quick. Devin Haney said he wanted to fight at 147 and Temalifu wanted to fight at 140. So I just got a couple of questions around that too. I don't want to hold y'all too long. I just want to ask a couple of questions. How many times Temalifu fought at 147 pounds? I just got a few, I just want to go through some things today. Okay. I just want to go over some things today. Temalifu has fought how many times at 147 pounds? Okay, cool. So remember, Devin Haney put out a whole motherfucking sparring tape of Hector Luis Garcia, right? Remember when Tank was fighting Hector coming up from 130 to 135, and they put out that sparring tape to show that Hector wasn't shit, don't buy the fight, Tank fighting another nobody. You know what I mean? And a lot of Haney fans like, yo, he a weight bully and shit. He a weight bully and shit. You know what I mean? He weight bullying niggas. He dirty for doing Hector like that. Remember a lot of y'all was talking about Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach? Wait, we putting a 130 pounder. Why is he pulling up a 130 pound guy? Tank Davis pulling up Lamont Roach. You couldn't fight nobody at 135. You couldn't fight no true 135 pounder and shit. So by that logic, then y'all shitting on Devin trying to pull Temalifu up to 147, right? Or is it different? See, I don't just make shit up. Remember I did a whole video saying why I don't like some of you fucking Devin Haney fans? I told you very clear. It's because Tank and Devin can do the exact same thing and your reaction is completely different because you got Devin Haney nuts in your mouth, bro. That, like, I'm very clear, bro. I'm very fucking clear. You niggas, a lot of you be fake. You be fraudulent. You be exposed out here. They can do the exact same thing. Make the exact same move. And you niggas will be like, yo, Tank a bitch. He a hoe. He don't want to fight nobody. Why he weight bullying a nigga? Why he want a nigga to come up from 130 to 135 to fight him? He couldn't fight Edwin. He couldn't fight no 135 pounder nigga. Like, what is he doing? Devin will tell you, yeah, I was trying to make that nigga fight at 147. Shit, he wouldn't go for it, though. So we agreed to fight at 145. He wanted to fight at 140, but I got that nigga to come to 145 and shit. And y'all niggas be like, man, Temalifu, man. That was gonna be a big fight. That was gonna be a legacy fight. That was gonna be a big fight. How come when Devin try to weight bully a nigga, it's a big fight? How come when Devin fight at a catch weight, it's a real fight? By y'all logic, why do y'all even count Devin Haney and Jose Ramirez on his record? Catch weight? Not a belt on the line. That's what y'all did with Tank. You trash, bro. Y'all niggas be tripping, fam. You be lying and capping. And that's why I always get you. That's why I always get you niggas, man, because y'all be out here lying and shit and capping and shit. See, if you just keep it 100 like me, and I can tell you, yo, Tank versus Ryan, that's a good fight. Devin versus Loma, nigga, that's a good-ass fight, too. I can't wait to watch both of them. That's why I can come right back around and spin the block and be like, yo, Devin versus Temalifu, that's a good fight. Tank versus Roach rematch, nigga, that's a good fight, too. But you niggas gotta change your opinions and move this way and that way. Oh shit, I forgot I said that. Damn, I like Devin. I hate Tank. So Tank, you fighting at a catch weight, nigga. You's a bitch, nigga. You. That's not a real fight. That's an exhibition fight. Oh, Devin, you decided to fight at a catch weight too? Shit. Shit. That's a good fight. It's Temalifu. It's cool. It's whatever. Oh, Tank, you bringing up Hector, nigga? You bringing up Hector and you brought up Lamont Roach, man. You couldn't fight nobody in your weight class, nigga. That's trash, nigga. This nigga Tank a weight bully, dog. This nigga Tank is a weight bully, huh? Devin tried to pull up Temalifu too. Shit. Fuck. Shit. Damn, I was just cooking Tank. Maybe won't nobody know. Man, Devin versus Temalifu, that's a good ass fight, bro. Devin a dog, man. Devin standing on business, nigga. That's a good ass fight. That's a good ass fight. Nigga, Tank fighting Rolly? Nigga, Tank fighting Rolly? Man, nigga, Rolly trash, nigga. Rolly is garbage. He is trash, bro. This nigga Rolly is trash. Why is Tank fighting this nigga? He trash. I don't care if this is mandatory. I don't care if Mayweather trying to make him do an in-house fight before Tank Davis leave the company because Mayweather want all the money. Nigga, I don't care about none of that shit. Nigga, Tank versus Rolly, trash. Tank can fight anybody. He fighting fucking Rolly, nigga. Rolly, Romero? Huh? Devin Haney put Rolly on his hit list. Huh? Rolly beat Ryan. Huh? Oh, shit. Man, I want to see Devin versus Rolly. Rolly's a champion. Rolly's a champion, bro. Devin versus Rolly, that's a good fight, bro. That's a good fight. Tank Davis fighting Mario Barrios? Man, this nigga the weakest link at 140, bro. Why is Tank picking this nigga, man? This nigga the weakest link at 140. He can't fight for real. Nigga won't fight Regis. Nigga won't fight motherfucking Josh Taylor. This nigga fighting Mario Barrios. Nigga, Mario Barrios is garbage, nigga. It's trash. He garbage. He doo-doo, nigga. Devin Mario Barrios mandatory. He put Mario Barrios on his hit list too? Oh, shit. Man, Mario Barrios a champion, man. That'll make Devin a 3-division champion, man. That's a really good fight, man. It's a really good fight. Them niggas will do the same thing, bro. They'll do the same thing, and you niggas will you'll flip out. Your opinion will change watching them niggas do the exact same thing. That's why I can't fuck with a lot of y'all, bro. That's why I can't fuck with a lot of y'all, bro. Y'all niggas be bugging, fam. Y'all be bugging with this shit, bro. Shout out to Desmond Johnson, bro. Member for 6 months. It's 144. So it's okay for Devin to do KO. That's right, bro. The light welterweight division and shit, bro. I got you. My bad, dog. Shout out Knight Rider, 16, 5-piece. No biscuit super chat. Devin Haney would have been the first fighter to ever pull up a guy to a weight class he hasn't even fought at. He's ranked number 1 at 144 pounds. The non-existent weight class. We got Boxing Hacker, 2-piece, no biscuit and super chat. I'm sure it's about to be something that pisses me off. Devin didn't pull up to They both campaigned at 140. Okay, Boxing Hacker. I'll indulge you for a second because I have time today, sir. Can you hit the link so I can ask you a couple of questions? Could you please hit the link so I can ask you a couple of questions? These are not questions that require you to say anything more than one word. Can you please hit the link? Shout out to Desmond Johnson, 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. My dog say, we can't call Devin a welterweight until he fights at 147. He calling out Tio, but not calling out the champ, Boots. We let Dev pick and choose. All facts. Boxing Hacker, thank you for hitting the link, bro.
Yeah, what's up, Kale?
What was the weight of Devin's fight with Jose Ramirez?
144, was it?
Mm-hmm. And anything between 140 and 147 is considered what weight class?
Everything between 140 and 147.
It's considered what weight class?
It's a catch weight. If it's not 140 or 147, and in between is
everything
weight.
In between 140 and 147 is considered welterweight. Correct?
Yeah, yes. But no, if 147 is welterweight.
No, it is. Anything between 140 and 147 is called a 147 is called a welterweight fight, correct?
Yeah, so yeah, you can look at it that way. But no, but it's a catch weight though.
So Devin's fight against Jose Ramirez was considered at what weight class?
It was a catch weight at 144.
What was the weight class considered to be?
I guess you can say, well, it's not really welterweight because it's a catch weight.
No, it was considered a welterweight fight. If you go to the card, if you go to anything, any site that gives information on fights, it was considered a welterweight fight, correct?
Okay, I'm not sure about that. I'll look at it as a catch weight fight, but I'll look at it. That's fine.
All right. And How many times has Temalifu fought over 140 pounds?
I thought he fought over 140 his last fight.
His last fight was at 140 pounds against
Okay,
Arnold
yeah.
Barboza for his title. So how many
All right.
times has he fought over 140 pounds?
Then he hasn't fought over 140 pounds.
Okay, cool. So that's all I wanted to ask you. Thank you so much. So y'all just heard from my brother, Boxing Hacker. Devin has fought at welterweight before. Teofimo has not fought at welterweight before. He's pulling Teofimo up an entire weight class, and you niggas can't keep the same energy that you have when somebody comes up in weight to fight Gervonta Tank Davis. That's the point. Sit in it. Live in it. Now let's talk about what Devin Haney will do and should do next. What Devin Haney should do next, in my opinion. Boxing Hacker, I'm done, bro. I asked my questions, you answered. I'm done. I'm done, bro. When I open up the panel, you're more than welcome to come back. I got to keep the topics going. Now, what should Devin Haney do next? What will he do next, bro? What he should do next is something I don't know if he can do, but it's two things I'd be okay with. I legit think the best thing for Devin's career, he need to go on Jenny Craig or some shit. Weight Watchers. That nigga need to get to 140, bro. He needs to, I don't know. He needs to get on a diet or something. I don't know how he eat, what he do. Nigga need to go to 140. That's what he should be trying to do. I don't think he can do it, but that's what he should do. That's number one. Number two, though, which is probably more realistic, what he should do. If you gonna fight at 100 and if you gonna fight at welterweight, can we get Devin to fight somebody that's a real welterweight, bro? The nigga wanted Jose Ramirez, not a real welterweight. Ryan Garcia, not a real welterweight. Temalifu, not a real welterweight, bro. I need him to fight some welterweights, bro. He's only trying to fight motherfuckers that's coming up with him. When is he gonna call out Boots Ennis? And when does this nigga have to pay me my bet? Who did I bet, bro? Why ain't he like, okay, Temalifu ducked me. Ryan ducked me. Boots, what's happening? Boots, what's going down? When he gonna call out Boots, bro? When is Daddy gonna start making up lies about Jerron Boots Ennis, bro? Where are the Jerron Boots Ennis lies at? The lies, the cap. Oh, Boots ducking. Boots did. Niggas ain't, boy, they don't want to say nothing that's with Boots in it, bro. This nigga moved up to 147 and every pair of polo boots he had, he gave them bitches to Goodwill, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm telling y'all, dog. I want to see him. He should be calling out welterweights, bro. And most importantly, bro, can you stop with the nigga 144, nigga 145, nigga 144, 145? Can you sign a fight to make 147, please? And can we get you calling out somebody in the welterweight division? Please, bro. That's what he should do. What he will do, because this is what I believe he will do. He's going to try to get the Rolly Romero. He going to try to get the Mario Barrios, bro. That's what he going to be on. They going to be on Mario Barrios at best. That's as high as he going to go. You ain't going to see a standing on this. You ain't going to see a goddamn. You ain't going to see him on that. Drew say, I don't see him making 140 again. Did you see the picture with him, Benavidez and Newman? He's big, KO. Okay, I got you. Well, then he should fight big. Fight a true welterweight, bro. Fight a welterweight, bro. There's a welterweight that's the WBA, IBF, and Ring Magazine champion. At 135, we couldn't get you to shut up about Loma. You won't say shit about Boots, though. Devin versus Karen, that's too risky for him, Jay Norton. It's too risky. I'm telling you, bro. Temalifu done fell through. Ryan done fell through. The next one is like a Rolly joint, bro. It's going to be a Rolly, dog. It's going to be like a Rolly-poly, and I'm going to have to listen to niggas tell me how Rolly is a champion. How Dev need to continue to get his tune up and shit. How he still bouncing back. How that he really want Boots. He's only fighting Rolly to get the Boots. Cause see, Rolly is Boots mandatory, KO. So he's fighting Rolly because that's gonna put him in position to get the Boots fight. I'm giving you the narratives ahead of time, bro. I'm giving you the shit ahead of time, bro. Just so everybody knows. Everybody knows what's gonna happen. It's gonna be some shit like that, bro. Watch what I tell you. And just sit back and say, damn, that nigga KO was right again, bro. Shout out to my nigga Dean. Right again. Shout out to Kiro Black with the 5-piece in the Super J. He says, unfortunately, KO, he's not good enough to fight the guys at welter. Damn, too big to make 140, but looks small as shit at 147. Gotta pick one, though. He got a better chance of competing at 140, bro. Shout out to my dog Boxing Hacker with the 5-piece in Super Chat. Actually, you're wrong. 140 junior welterweight, 147 is welterweight. Anything in between that is a catchweight. You can win a welterweight. You can't win a welterweight belt fighting at 144 pounds. You're wrong, bro. You're dead ass wrong. Dead ass wrong. How come Tank Davis's belt was on the line when he fought Leo Santa Cruz, bro? I don't know why you niggas do this shit to yourself, bro. I don't know why you niggas do this shit to yourself, bro. Just off the top of my head, Leo Santa Cruz and Tank Davis fought for Leo Santa Cruz 130 belt and 135 pound belt at the same time. How did that happen if what you're saying is right, bro? Like, y'all don't have any idea who you be talking to. Like, I study this shit. I watch all the interviews. I look at the rankings every time they come out. I study boxing every week in the ring to get my predictions right so people actually want to be channel members. I work hard at this shit, and then you just say some dumb shit like that to me, bro. Now, you ain't got to drop a super chat for the next one. If you're right, explain to me how Tank and Leo Santa Cruz fought for Tank's belt at 135, but they weighed in at a lower weight, bro. You just be talking, bro. You most definitely can agree to fight at a lower weight class, at a catch weight, and still have a fighter's belt on the line as long as you come under the goddamn belt. How the fuck did Ray Leonard fight for the 175-pound world title but made his opponent weigh in at 168, nigga? This is me, bro. Not these other niggas you go over and try to talk to and try to get one off on or think you're smarter than, but you really ain't the smartest one in the ring. Ray Leonard fought for a 175-pound title but weighed in at 168, bro. In the contract. You most definitely can weigh in at a lower weight and still have a belt on the line. Canelo Alvarez was about to fight Badu Jack at a catch weight, but still have Badu Jack's motherfucking cruiserweight belt on the line. He was going to make the nigga weigh in at 180. There is no 180-pound weight class, bro. But Badu Jack turned it down. Floyd Mayweather fought Canelo at 152 pounds for Canelo's title, nigga. Who are you talking to, bro? Y'all be making me mad, bro. By y'all, I mean you, Boxing Hacker. You be making me mad, bro. Be dead ass wrong, bro. Dead ass wrong. Don't even know what the hell you talking about. Canelo and Floyd fought at 152 pounds for Canelo's title, bro. What weight class is 152, bro? What weight class is 152 pounds, bro? All these niggas, man. What do y'all be doing with your lives, bro? What do you be doing with your lives, man? How did Floyd, if you can't fight at a catch weight and fight for a title, bro, how did Floyd and Canelo fight for a title but weigh in at 152, bro? Don't forget how to type, nigga. You still here. You still here, bro. You still here. Don't forget how to type. Nigga went to go look some shit up, man. Fuck. Damn, KO was right about that. Damn, he was right about that too. Shit, he was right about that. No, bro, I'm done with you, dog. You cooked out here, man. Chill out, bro. Chill out, bro. Hey, man, I got to shout out Jay Nori real quick. Jay Nori gonna love this topic. Hey, did y'all see Crawford? Did y'all see Crawford cook Temalifu, bro? Did y'all see Crawford cook Temalifu on the socials? He had that boy Temalifu skating and copping pleas and backtracking and shit. I like, yeah, get his ass, bud. He was cooking Temalifu. I was like, yeah, I like that. KO, where you get Temalifu from? I think it was I tried to say it like Turkey said it, but I think he said Teofimo. I said Temalifu. Shit. They sound the same to me, so he Temalifu and Teofimo. I'll never call him by his name again, though. He too disrespectful to my people. So I don't like him. I'm gonna call him by I'm gonna disrespect him on purpose by not calling him by his name. By not calling him by his name. Temalifu. You know what I mean? But I like the way that Crawford cooked Temalifu, man. I like the way that he cooked him, bro. And did him dirty. And told him, you said you fight me for free. What's up? I'm in your city. And that boy started copping pleas, bro. Sent that boy running around, bro. Sent that boy running around like a scared little chicken with his head cut out. I want, man, just spar him and film it or something. That Devin Haney fans is why I didn't want Temalifu versus Devin. Good fight, real good fight. But Temalifu need his ass whooped, bro. He needs somebody that can whoop that ass, stop him, fuck him up, put on for the culture. Temalifu got a chance to beat Devin, bro. I wanted to see him in there with boots. I want to see him in there with Bud, bro. I want to see him turned into a whole pack out there, bitch. I want to smoke on the Temalifu pack, bro. But Bud punked his tail, man. Bud punked him real, real good. My link been in the chat all day, homeboy. My link is always in the chat, bro. I ain't turning nothing down but my collar, and I don't even wear a collar, so I ain't turning nothing down. But we had to address some shit first. Cause that's your homie. I caught the little capping ad pieces of that live stream or whatever. I'd rather address it directly though, so I'm not finna speak on it right now. But you the same person just put that shit in my chat the first time. I ain't turning down nothing. Link in the chat, bro. But we'd have to address some shit first. We had to get some straightening, but ain't no issue. Link always gonna be right there for anybody and everybody that want it. Anyway, bro, Crawford cooking Temalifu, that shit will fire. I'm with that. I support that message, bro. I support that message wholeheartedly. Speaking of Teofimo, hey man, Keyshawn Davis told a story about how him and Turkey was on was on it's not personal though, KO. Well, when you take personal shots, it gets personal. It's simple. But I'm not finna talk about that shit, bro. You interrupted my show on some bullshit. Like, you ain't never got to tell me to run nothing back. You ain't never got to tell me somebody won't smoke. The link is always in the chat. If somebody want to debate, the email is knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com. We right here, bro. We right here, always right here. And I'll go somewhere else too. Just set it up. Ain't nobody got to tell me nobody want this and nobody want that. I'm right here, bro. And I do anybody badly, bro. Every time. Line them up, bro. Anyway, Keyshawn Davis tells story of Temalifu in Turkey, bro. Jupe, 20p. Nah, nigga. Ain't no instigate. Ain't no instigate. I listen for myself, teach. Can't nobody instigate shit with me, bro. I listen to everything with myself, bro. With my own 2 ears. I ain't finna talk about this shit, though. I'm gonna talk about it with the person I need to talk about it to. And we can do it directly. Yeah. Shout out to Jupe with the 20 piece. No biscuit in the super chat. She say, think they're confusing the definition of catchweights. It's a specific agreement that places the limit outside the standard division. It don't mean the standard division don't have ranges. Welterweight is 140 to 147. 147 is the max. Yeah, 100%. 100% you are correct, Jupe. Shout out to you with the 20 piece. Bow, bow, bow. No biscuit in the super chat. Keyshawn Davis' story of Temalifu in Turkey, bro. That shit, it made me mad. It made me mad to hear that. And I'm going to tell you why it made me mad to hear that. Because you got this Temalifu dude that's running around here disrespecting every black American fighter. And then every time he get pressed, he run off. He run off. He start copping pleas. He start doing whatever it is, bro. He start doing that shit and running away from these fighters, bro. And he don't make these fights. But then on Keyshawn Davis' part, bro. On Keyshawn Davis' part, I don't like that he is talking about dudes that's not in his division. If you want to fight Temalifu so bad, use your WBO status, bro. Ask them to make you the super champion and see if you can petition to fight him, bro, and make him either fight you or duck. I'm tired of the back and forth. Oh, I was on FaceTime. I said this. I said that. Bro, I like Keyshawn. He's charismatic. But I see him on Andre Ward talking about how it's so personal with him and Tank Davis. And it's so personal because Tank Davis said this about him, said that about him, and he was just trying to keep it boxing. Then I see him on another interview the same day or the very next day. Oh, I understand where Tank is coming from. You never know with these niggas, man. You never know with them, bro. Okay? And so I don't like the change in energy towards the fighters in his division. I don't like him not fighting Shakur Stevenson. And I don't like him calling out Pitbull and Temalifu as like dream fights or fights that he won't when you got champions right there in your division, bro. Straight up. I don't like that, bro. I do not like that. Now, Temalifu was ducking. He ducking and shit. You know what I mean? He don't want smoke with nobody. That's cool. That's him. When we gonna get Keyshawn to call out Shakur for real? It's fun to make fun of the petty shit, but you're fighting the niggas' opponents. You're throwing rocks and hiding your hands. You're throwing little slight jabs. You're doing little shit. Why don't you go ahead and just call them out, bro? And then with this weird shit with Tank, where all of a sudden he giving Tank props and calling Tank a 4 king and, oh, the Jake Paul fight is great. Nigga, no, it's not, number one. No, it's not great, number one. But, oh, he can do this, and I understand why he move, how he moving. Nah, bro. What happened to the full court press? What happened to the goddamn going at niggas? I tell y'all what happened. Y'all don't want to believe me? That's on you. Keyshawn told you himself. Tank team reached out to him. They was trying to negotiate that fight, still trying to make that fight. He trying to smoke niggas. niggas is starting to change their tune and shit. You notice how Shakur start changing his tune on Tank, and then you find out, oh, Tank Davis' team reached out to Shakur. You notice how Keyshawn starting to change his tune on Tank? Oh, Tank reached out to Keyshawn. Before they got that phone call, niggas were, oh, Tank a B, he a hoe, he this, he that. What, the nigga ain't shit. Little bitty midget ass, soft ass, little bitty ass, nigga ain't got no real power. I mean, he ain't cracking like that. And then all of a sudden, niggas start getting real respectful. Now Keyshawn is just a crab in a bucket and Tank is all the way up here. Where did that shit come from, bro? So the story of him and Temalifu makes me upset because he's calling out a fighter he don't fight in his weight class, bro. And then he's also putting himself in a position, bro, to where people are looking at him like, what's up with Muratalla? What's up with Keyshawn Davis? Abdullah Mason become number 2. Raymond Muratalla get in the IBF interim or whatever. You ain't really trying to stay at 135 in range. You trying to elevate real quick. You trying to hurry up and get to 140, bro. What's up with that? Key is 100% bipolar. His first L gonna kick his ass. Okay. Percival Mack, what up? Tank on that Canelo-ish. You got to be nice and respectful to get a Tank fight. Really? Okay, Brambo. Was Ryan Garcia nice and respectful? Just asking for a friend, bro. Just, I'm just, I'm trying to. I just be thinking questions out loud sometimes and it just come to my head and I just say, wife tell me all the time, you just say what comes to your mind. Think before you talk. So when you said that, my first thought was Ryan Garcia disrespectful? That would be my response to that, Brambo. Shout out to you, bro, but no, you don't. If that's the case, why did his team reach out to Shakur? If that's the case, why has his team already reached out to Keyshawn, bro? You don't have to be respectful to get a Tank fight. Rolly wasn't respectful. Ryan wasn't respectful. Just my thoughts, bro. Just my thoughts, bro. Now, moving on to the next topic. I kind of alluded to it. Keyshawn say he's starting to understand where Tank is coming from. He's starting to think like Tank. Don't go there yet, Keyshawn. You about to have your second home fight. I hope it go crazy. I hope you do good numbers and shit. You ain't been at the top. You ain't been at the top long enough, bro. You ain't been champion long enough, boy. You ain't even. Has he defended his belt yet? Has he fought anybody since Barinchyk? I don't believe so. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. It was Barinchyk and then nobody, right? Was there a Keyshawn fight that I missed? Let me just, sometimes I be. I just be, just be tripping and shit. 13 fights in, 1 world title, no title defenses, never fought on pay-per-view, never did more than $1 million live gate. You did right at $1 million in your first time fighting at home. And you already feel like Tank. You starting to understand where Tank coming from? How? Le Mans was before he became champion. He fought Barinchyk after. How, bro? How? Like, for real. Dead ass. I have not heard that, Tony T. I will look into it, bro. I will look into it. I ain't trying to be funny, bro. I just be wondering, like, what do fighters be thinking? Like, you feel like Tank off a 1 world title? You got big-headed like that? Let me ask you this, Tony T. Who is they that's saying that, bro? Frederick Lil John, what up? Who is they, bro? They're saying that they're going to CBSSports.net. So they're going to CBSSports.net. CBS owns Showtime. CBS and Paramount got out of boxing, and now they going back in boxing. Some MMA columnist? Nah, bro. I have to see that to believe it. Seemed like Prime Video turning up. They got a lot of free cards this year. Pay-per-view's been doing well for a long so far. I don't know. Amazon getting rid of combat sports. We'll see. We'll see. They got a great stable. They'll land somewhere good. But I don't see that. They signed a multi-fight deal. Multi-year deal, I mean, and for 12 to 14 fights per year. And I don't think Premier Boxing Champions would just sign a 2-year deal, bro. A lot of time those deals be for like 6 years, 7 years or whatever. It make no sense because if you only sign a 2-year deal, you looking for a deal as soon as you sign the first one. Because 2 years go by like that. And go like that. So we'll see. We'll see. I need more than the MMA columnist though. So I'll look into it though, see if I can get some information, man. I thought you ended the show. Why do you think I end the show? Thank Luke Kane say I took an Uber early and heard the driver listening to your video. Appreciate that, bro. We, appreciate to get all the Uber drivers through their shit, man. You know what I mean? I said, I know that nigga. Yeah, 100. 100. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that, dog. That's fire. So here's what I say, man. Keyshawn, don't just focus on beating Edwin, bro. Keep building your brain. Holla at me when you get some pay-per-views and shit, man. When you selling and you selling out arenas everywhere you go, you ain't nowhere close to there yet, bro. And the main thing you need to do, try to get the Tank fight. Try to get the Tank fight. Do what you can to get the Tank fight. Yeah, that will grow your brand. Don't start trying to think like him and feel like you in this position. Try to go take his shit. And then here's the thing too, bro, about what you said, Tony, because I'm thinking about it as you said it, bro. I'm thinking about it as you said it. Cassandra, what's up? Joseph, what up? I'm thinking about it as you said it to me, and here's what I'm thinking, Tony. If that's the case, then I don't think Top Rank will be trying to get into business with PBC. If PBC was on shaky ground and they were about to lose their broadcast partner, I don't see Top Rank being like, yeah, let's make a bunch of fights together, bro. Because you on shaky ground like us, why the hell would we try to latch our wagon to your horse? Like, why would we do that? Golden Boy, like, yeah, we about to make history with PBC. Like, a lot of people on PBC nuts right now. Anyway, I'm off of that, bro. Let me see if I got anything else, bro. I think we can open up the panel. Y'all ready to open up the panel, man? Luca, what up? What's good with you? I'm trying to think if I got anything else. Y'all got anything else y'all want me to cover, bro? I think I covered everything that's the hottest topics today. Did I miss anything, bro? I missed that. Yeah. This shit right here. Hey, man. Didn't I tell y'all this shit already like months ago, though? Oh, I'm just a little 16,200 something subscriber count YouTuber and shit. We got 400 people in the chat though. But I'm just a little dude, you know what I mean? Doing my thing, chilling, doing the best I can to provide this content to y'all. But didn't I tell y'all months ago that Foster versus Fulton was going to end up on this card? Been told y'all that. Let me tell y'all, bro. This undercard is fire. As I told y'all before, Tank Roach, O'Shaquie Foster versus Cool Boy Steph Stephen Fulton. And they were trying to do the rematch between Gary Antoine and Puello, but Puello is going to be fighting Subriel Matias. And now they're trying to find Gary Antoine a replacement opponent, bro. Shit fire, bro. Shit fire, dog. You got a fire-ass rematch where Tank is letting his nuts drop. And if this nigga saying this, look, if that nigga saying that, he letting his nuts drop, bro. Going straight to his rematch, doing his goddamn thing and letting people know I'm going to stand on business, bro. I'm going to stand on business. Y'all think this nigga better than me? Y'all saying I lost? Y'all saying y'all making all these jokes about me? Let me make these jokes stop. I'm going straight to it. And then the card fire, bro. The card fire. I'm hearing that they trying to cook something up for a dumbass too on that card. They're trying to cook something up for a dumbass and Janabek on that card. Shh. Don't tell nobody I told you, bro. They try and cook up like a big time middleweight unification. Either Laura fighting Janabek or Adamas fighting Janabek, bro. Expect Gary Antoine to fight his undercard, right? And expect some sort of other top ranked PBC collaboration on the undercard as well, bro. Expect that as well. I'm telling you. And what they're shooting for is one of them middleweights. One of them middleweight champions that Premier Boxing Champions got to fight top ranks middleweight champion. Drink my water. I mean, look, bro, you ain't gotta believe me, dog. It's cool. I ain't tripping. And I know you're not saying you don't believe me, but I'm being told they trying to cook up another top ranked PBC collab, and that shit is going to more than likely be in the middleweight division. Maybe some at 154, but Top Rank ain't got none at 154. They 154 stable dude is whatchamacallit, Xander, and he already got a fight. 160 is the weight class you need to be paying attention to. 160 or perhaps 168. That's where Top Rank got some shit in their game. And also what you can expect if you don't get a middleweight collaboration, you might can expect like a 135 collaboration just in case, fighters get injured or whatever. PBC gonna hedge their bets probably, and you can expect maybe another lightweight fight on the card or another super lightweight fight on the card just to make sure in case somebody get hurt, somebody can move in. So if something happened to Lamont Roach, O'Shaquie right there, he can get the shot at Tank. Cool Boy right there, he can get the shot at Tank. That's why they got that fight on the card. It could be another 135-pound fight on the card. Some like maybe a Muratala taking on some fighter that PBC may have to offer at 135. But middleweight is where I'm told we could get some action there, bro. One of the middleweight champions versus the other middleweight champion or some shit. Shit gonna be fire. I'm telling y'all. They putting together, they cooking up some shit, man. So shout out to the PBC Premier Boxing Champions, Tank Davis, Lamont Roach, and Foster and Fulton. I'm already sold with those two fights right there. Round this card out, make it fun, bro. Adamas won't. Here's the thing, Drink. I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. The thing is, Adamas won't fight Laura. For some reason, bro, all three of them, two of them that you just named, bro, they treating Laura like he they big brother daddy or some shit. They on that Keyshawn Shakur shit, bro. Both Adamas and Yoeli Hernandez both said publicly leading up to their last fights they don't want to fight Erislandy Lara, bro. I'm with you. I agree with you 100%, bro. I agree with you 100%. Both of them saying they don't want to fight him, bro. When we going to get the official announcement in the first press conference, it is June 4th. Fight's supposed to be August 16th. I say about a week and a half, bro. Yeah, I think it's a little too soon for you, Inley, even though Kyron Davis didn't hit him with shit. He didn't hit him with nothing to make him even feel like he can't fight in 2.5 months. Oh, dang. Okay, talk your shit, dang. Talk your shit, bro. I see. You say he forced the link up. Hey, man. Laura low-key nice, KO. He old ass shit, but he be carrying he do it. Nah. Listen, bro, he got his fight style. Laura's so cold, he changed his fight style and it's made him more entertaining and it's made him more dangerous. And as a result, he's able to do his shit for a longer amount of time because he ain't moving. He's standing right in front of you, still focusing on his head movement, his counter punching, nice power jab, being very low with his output, but trying to be very accurate. Yeah, Laura been starching dudes, bro, because he stopped all that moving shit. He stopped all that moving shit. He putting boys in the dirt right now, dog. Look at Juke. I gotta mess with Juke for a minute because she don't usually misspell some shit. She said PBC and Top Rank worked together for Wilder and Fury Fulton. Anyway, they've had the best collages well before Turkey. She said the best collages. You mean collabs? She gonna be like, look, KO, I ain't sending shit else. I done dropped super chats. I did all this shit, and then you call me out like that. She said they had the best collages before Turkey. She going that dang father. She meant collabs, nigga. Collabs is what she meant. T say they real close with Laura. Okay, they ain't brothers for real. They not brothers for real, man. Get this shit together, bro. All right, let's drop the link, bro. iPhone keyboard wins again. He said, imagine Yo Inley swinging like that against Laura. Yeah, he probably ain't gonna do that shit, man. He don't want to fight that boy. Because Yo Inley be in there trying to step on this, bro. He fuck around and do Laura dirty if he fought him for real, bro. He said that's that iPhone autocorrect. Yeah, they be tripping, man. Me unpin that one, man. Let's open up the panel, man. All right, man. Link is in the chat. Panel is open, bro. Y'all come up here and kick it with your boy, man. And then man, this ain't gonna be right. But I gotta say it. Laura from Cuba and shit. So that 41 really could be like 55. That 41 could really be like 55, bro. I'm not being. Don't be mad at me, bro. Don't talk shit to me now. Don't get mad. I'm just saying, he from Cuba. Is he really 41? Like, I'm about to let y'all up here, but like this dude. Just indulge me for a second. Just indulge me for a second. Give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second. I just want to. Just want to ask y'all a question. Then I'm opening up the panel. I see y'all all backstage. I got y'all. I just got to ask the chat one question, bro. It's a very important question. It's almost there's loading up. I promise. Now, it's just a serious question for all y'all. Because y'all be laughing and shit. Y'all think I be playing this shit. Let me just ask y'all real quick. Do y'all really believe he 32 years old, bro? Nah, just like dead ass. Like, do y'all really believe he 32, bro? This is just a yes or no question, then we can open up the panel. I'm trying to see. I want y'all to understand where I'm coming from, bro. Like he 32, bro. Come on, man. What they say on Bad Boys? Nigga, you at least 40. Nigga, you at least 40. when Martin daughter boyfriend came to the house to pick up for the dance or whatever, Will Smith say 15. Nigga, you at least 40. You can't tell me this nigga 32, man. Come on, bro. All right, I'm gonna stop this shit, man. Oh man. Oh man, nigga, you at least 40. Look at that, man. What's up with y'all, boy, man? Salute to the people.
AKO, that was crazy as motherfucker, man.
I'm just saying, man.
That nigga aged like an ostrich, nigga.
Hey, KO.
That nigga aged like a dinosaur, nigga.
Hold on, y'all, real quick. Terrence, which device
KO.
you on, bro? Terrence, you got two devices. Which one I'm supposed to let up here, man?
That nigga aged like a dinosaur, nigga.
Come on, man.
That nigga aged in
all right,
dog
this one.
years.
All right, I got
nigga.
you, Terrence. All right, y'all got it, man. What's up with y'all, boy, man?
KO.
That nigga aged in dog years, nigga.
Hey, KO.
What up, OG Victor? What's up?
That motherfucker looked like a LeBron James twin, man.
That nigga aged forward, not backwards, nigga.
He look like LeBron James, man.
Hey, bro.
That nigga aged like
what
a
I'm
bat,
saying,
nigga.
dog. Oh man,
Nigga old as fuck, but he young as fuck. That shit'll be
just saying, bro. Nigga be lying, bro. Y'all be thinking he do, man. Them boy come from Cuba, man. That's why, like David Morrell, he look young, bro. He look young. Yo, Hernandez, he look young, but some of them dudes be coming over here, bro. Nah, y'all need to be lying, bro. You at least,
that nigga aged like a dinosaur.
But nah, man, y'all go ahead, man. I got the panel open, man. We talk about whatever y'all want to talk about for the last hour of the show.
Listen, let me just start it off with this. Andre Ward is a fucking deflect tactician, my nigga. Why he post that bullshit with Keyshawn on his IG page? And I'm like, yo, SOG, when you gonna be diplomatic? Why you don't get Tank up here and have him give his perspective? Like, because at the end of the day, this shit sound like y'all niggas Dickie and Tank at this point. Everybody talking about Tank. Everybody. The nigga's not even really in social media or nothing like that. He's not on the radar. Y'all still got his name in your mouth. Like, this nigga Andre Ward gonna tell me, you can feel however you want to feel about it, brother. Don't matter to me. Nigga, now I'm starting not like I'm about to take you on my top 10 greatest fighters of all time, my nigga.
Nah, you can't do that, man. You gotta separate that shit, man. You gotta separate that shit, man.
That's that clown shit. You need to be diplomatic and stop putting all these clowns on the platform. But when the top dog, you don't want to have the top dog come up there, but you letting niggas bash him.
I don't even think Tank would talk to Andre Ward, bro.
Yeah, we know why. We know why. That's probably why he's salty, because he burnt that bridge. All that digging and hating, bro. Crazy.
And then you gotta understand, bro, his relationship is to Terrence Crawford and Shakur. He used to manage Shakur, bro. Like, he used to get money to manage Shakur. He's one of his co-managers and shit. He loyal to that side, bro. That's just what it's gonna be, bro.
I get it, but
I feel what you're saying. You were supposed to be a journalist, you're supposed to be interviewing, you got a job to do. So just do your job or whatever.
Exactly. You got a platform, then why don't you utilize your platform to its maximum potential? You don't think if you bring Tank up there, that's not gonna be great publicity anyway?
Yeah, what I'm still waiting on is somebody like Keyshawn's doing the interview running. He's supposed to, bro. He fighting this week. I can't wait to watch him fight. I like the way he fight, bro. So I get it. He's doing his interview run. That's cool. But what I'm trying to figure out is I done seen on Errol Harani. I seen him talking to the homie Cigar Talk. I seen him talking to Andre Ward. Why ain't nobody asked him, hey, man, we seen you on camera saying Tank Davis' team was trying to negotiate a fight with you. What happened with that? Like, why ain't no, like, all these interviews, ain't nobody asked that nigga that shit, bro. And that's the shit that be making me mad, bro. Ain't nobody like, and where niggas like, yo, Abdullah Mason just became number 2 in the WBO. You calling out Teofimo? Do you want to fight Abdullah? Would you fight Abdullah? Would you defend your belt against Abdullah? Niggas ain't asking them nothing, bro. And that be driving me crazy and shit, because these are the topics that people want to hear about, bro. So that's what I think. But I don't think you're wrong, JD. I don't think you're wrong at all, fam.
No, bringing some perspective to it, because at the end of the day, like I said, it's about publicity, right? It's about views and clicks and pulling in the casuals. Why would you not put these two niggas in somewhat the same vicinity and create that wildfire? Because then they on a crash collision. They both champions. That makes the fight bigger. You know, Shakur don't want to fight. This nigga Lomachenko about to retire. We don't know what the fuck he doing. Matter of fact, Lomachenko might get beat up by Andy Cruz, bro.
Whatchamacallit gonna be his mandatory right now though, Muratalla, because he the IBF interim. So if anybody, it'd be Muratalla before Andy Cruz.
Worse. Muratalla gonna beat him out Loma, bro. He gonna beat the shit out.
I think if Loma come back, bro, he gonna come back to Tank Davis because he gonna want as much money for that ass whooping. You ain't gonna get no money fighting Raymond Muratalla right now. No disrespect to him, he just ain't a name right now, bro. Let me see what the other homies talking about though. Come on, what's happening, bro?
Come on, what's good? Salute, Vic. And paid.
What's going on, bro?
What's good? What's good? Come on, you there? Come on, and turn this camera on for a second.
What up? What's up?
And what's up, man? What you got for the show, bro?
You can pass me up. You can go paid in full first.
All right, that's cool. Paid, what's up, bro? What you got for the show?
I ain't really got too much, bro. I'm just up here cooking with you. What was the first topic though about that you cooked on? I had something I want to say on that.
Man, I talked about a lot. I talked about Raymond Ford, Sugar Nunez. I talked about Abdullah Mason, Keyshawn Davis, Turkey playing in people's faces, Tank undercard, Crawford Teofimo. What should Devin Haney do next versus what he will do next? Keyshawn Davis talked about his FaceTime with Teofimo in Turkey, and what Keyshawn Davis said about him starting to think like Tank. That's what we talked about today, bro.
Well, I ain't really got too much on it, but I do think far as like if a nigga, I kind of feel like Shakur in that situation as well. Like if the turkey promised you a certain amount of money and then he don't want to give you that money, then is it like really considered a duck?
You talking about what Shakur said about Turkey lowering his offer?
No, because I'm more so speaking on the situation with Devin and Tio.
Okay.
So if if Turkey said that he was gonna pay him a little bit, I guess like 11,000 or some shit like that, or was he gonna get that versus Boots? But if it's something lower than that, then it's like, is it really worth the risk?
Hey, Pay, what does this say to you, Pay? Doesn't it say that?
Let me say this, bro. Let me say this, fam. So what I would say about that is you probably pay more money for Boots because Boots is on the rise right now. He a bigger name right now.
Right.
Devin's stock is dropped. So maybe if it's a different fighter, then I didn't give you my word that I pay you this money for this fighter. I said I'll pay you this for this fight. This is a completely different fight. You know what I mean? So I that's what I would say to that, bro. My thing with Teofimo though, I can't trust nothing he say or believe nothing he say. I can't believe or trust nothing that Devin Haney say. I would just say, bro, it's looking bad because Temalifu himself is saying he turned down the fight, he turned down money. So I gotta call him a duck because it's the same thing I said about Boots and Teofimo. So I gotta be consistent, bro. What does Teofimo have on the table, bro?
Right, I agree with you, but no, I thought my more stance was more so like if the nigga was on some shit like he wasn't getting the same money that he was promised or some shit, and then he said something about he didn't want to fight in Saudi. But I agree with you, bro. That is some duck shit because
the fight was always in Saudi though. The nigga knew his fight was in Saudi. When that August 16 date been in Saudi the whole time, bro. The October date is supposed to be in Saudi. The only niggas that's been guaranteed to fight in America when we knew the Times Square card was gonna be in America. Every other card they got planned this year, except for Terrence Crawford and Canelo, is in Saudi Arabia, bro. The August card and the October card, bro.
Right, and then on top of that, T.O. done turned down multiple offers from different
Yeah, bro.
for different
Subriel
fighters.
Matias, he ain't want to fight. He turned down his Devin fight this time, bro. He pulled out of the Brian Norman shit. That nigga don't want no smoke for real, man. He out here bluffing and shit while disrespecting black people. That's why I
No,
wanted Boots to take the
no,
fight, bro.
1,000%.
But
Yeah.
KO, let's be real though. Do
What
you
up?
really see Boots take that fight, bro? It's an easy fight for Boots, bro. Easy.
Yeah.
It ain't that. It's more so why waste the weight cut? Why waste the weight cut for a nigga that? And I'm looking at it like this. He really don't have nothing to gain from T.O. at this point.
Yeah.
Because if I'm not going to fight none of the champions, then my objective next is to move up.
Right.
So I think he more so waiting for that Brian Norman fight to see what happened with that. And then I think, but if he don't get that fight, then he pretty much gonna have to move up because there ain't no point in staying at 147.
I mean, Mania and Barrios will happen. I think Mania would be a good name.
I don't think that nigga gonna fight him.
Hell no, man.
It'd be
Y'all,
easy.
man, I
I
got
think
number
they
love for
will.
y'all, but
The
y'all
winner of that
niggas.
fight will fight Boots. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I believe. I'm not saying it's
Yeah.
a good fight.
What makes y'all think Mario Barrios and Manny Pacquiao will get in the ring with Jerron Boots in it?
Barrios has fought
I
anybody.
said that shit.
Barrios will
I
fight
said
anybody.
they
Have you seen his
waiting for
resume?
I'm thinking they waiting for Brian Norman Jr. That's what I'm saying. I don't know shit about
Bro,
Barrios. I don't think he
nigga
gonna fight.
Barrios and already turned down Boots in this multiple
Yeah.
He
times,
did.
bro.
You keep on saying that, bro, but you're not putting the context behind it. It was because
Yeah.
Crawford was holding up the division and
Yeah.
holding on to those titles. PBC was going to make those fights, but it was going to be unifications. So you had Boots, who was the IBF champion, because only Daryl Peoples does the right thing. These other guys are corrupt as fuck, and so. Barrios wasn't a champion officially. Stanionis wasn't a champion officially,
None
and the
of them were.
WBO. They weren't going to make the fight. It wasn't like it wasn't going to be.
No, Pay, that's not true. Boots was the first one to become a full champion.
He was.
So I got y'all, bro. He was
Because
okay.
Daryl
He was
Peoples
okay.
was
He
Daryl
wanted to
Peoples
fight
did the
Boots.
right thing and strip
He
Crawford.
wanted to fight Boots for the real belt, but he was okay fighting whoever he fought for the interim for a fake. Like if it's Ugas, if it's 40-year-old Ugas, nigga, I'll fight you with no real belt on the line. But if it's Jerron Boots in this nigga, I gotta wait for a unification. Like nigga was ducking, bro.
You can't. You keep saying that, but you
Come
don't.
on,
You
bro.
can't match a secondary champion in one section organization with a unification. It doesn't work that way. So
They
it's
just did it
politics
with
that was
David
holding up those
Benavidez and
fights.
David Morrell. Come on.
Oh shit,
Huh?
this a good ass.
They made an
They
exception.
just did
You're
it with
really
David
using
Benavidez and David Morrell.
you're really
though.
using the Benavidez and Morrell
Those
example.
unified interim titles, though.
Gilberto, no, let me address this because I just caught KO. I caught him.
Oh shit.
No, I want to see
Gilberto Mendoza and Mauricio Solomon said they would make an exception for David Morrell versus David Benavidez and allow them as the mandatories for the WBA and WBC to fight to be the joint mandatory. That was a one-time exception, and it was done really to protect Canelo's ass because what is his name? Mauricio Solomon said, "I can't name you the mandatory 168 and 175," and Benavidez knew he was never going to get named the mandatory because Mauricio promised he was, and he never did. And so they made a one-time exception to keep both away from Canelo, really, at 175. That is not something that's done that's
That's
common.
your opinion that it was a one time. They didn't say that.
It's not
the
my
only
opinion.
time
It's
we
a
would do that,
fact.
bro. They
It's
didn't
a
say that that's the
fact.
only time they do that. And furthermore, he was getting offered millions of dollars to fight Boots Ennis, and he ducked them, bro.
True.
He
It
ducked them,
wasn't going to
fam.
be a unification. So Boots
Who
puts in all that
cares?
hard work.
It was
And what does he
a
get? A
good money
secondary
fight that we
title?
wanted to see, and he ducked it with nothing better on the table. He wasn't getting more money to fight Ugas. He ducked that nigga, man, and he ducking him right now. You can't tell me that a nigga who fought Abel Ramos to a draw and is okay with putting his belt on the line with an 82-year-old Manny Pacquiao is the same nigga that's
Champion
gonna get in the ring with
emeritus, bro. Read the rules. All
Come
these
on,
guys.
dog. He's not getting in the
Klitschko,
ring. He's not getting in the ring with no
Klitschko
damn
can
Boots
come
Ennis,
back.
bro.
Wilder can come back. Not Wilder. Floyd can come back. These guys can come back and fight for titles. It
Who
is what it
cares?
is. If you're a legend, that's what they
he
do.
don't deserve to be able to come back and fight for a title. Nigga ain't. Are you really saying Manny Pacquiao deserves his title shot, bro?
I'm saying that's the rules. He's a champion emeritus.
They can
Floyd has
make
the
up the
same
rules as
rights.
they go along. Kamal, they'll change the rules whenever they want to. Them rules don't fucking
There's
matter to me, bro.
precedent for it. Klitschko fought for a title
I
against
don't care
AJ.
about the president. Do you agree with Manny Pacquiao getting the title shot? Is what I'm asking you, bro.
If it's for the rules, yes. And if you're Barrios, you tell me you're
Come on,
you're gonna turn down a big money fight with Manny Pacquiao.
I'm not telling you he would turn it down. I'm telling you the fact that that's the type of shit he looking for lets me know he ain't getting in no ring with no goddamn
He's
Jerron
looking
Boots.
for.
Yeah, that's the type of shit he looking for. Give me Abel Ramos, who washed up. Give me Yordenis Ugas, who washed up. Give me motherfucking Manny Pacquiao, who ain't fought in 4 fucking years. Oh, Boots Ennis. Oh, nigga, we gotta have unification, nigga. I need about $3-4 million. I gotta have it just right. I gotta have it like the nigga ducking, bro.
I understand that. I do understand that perspective.
He ducking, dog. This nigga don't want no
Espinoza
smoke,
was
bro.
making the fight, but Crawford was holding up the division. Okay, you don't see these guys unify.
As a matter of fact, didn't Mario Barrios get an offer again last year when he was actually champion to fight Jerron Boots Ennis?
That shit was like,
what are we talking about, bro?
No, you're wrong. You're wrong because Eddie Hearn was double dealing. Got you again. Eddie Hearn had Conor Benn trying to negotiate with Mario Barrios. He was working against Boots' interest. That is a fact. That is 100% fact. They were trying to make Conor Benn versus Mario Barrios. Conor Benn even released videos in Spanish.
Offers, bro.
Because he was trying. I think he was trying to get Boots to move up.
He was gonna.
That's it. He was trying to sidestep
that man an offer for Jerron Boots Ennis, and he turned it down, and then he tried to make a Conor Benn
offer. It was a poison pill offer because he was trying to get Conor Benn to fight. That's fact, man. Conor Benn was releasing videos in Spanish talking to Barrios.
What proof do you have that it was a poison pill offer? Did Barrios say that shit? Who said it wasn't a real offer?
The team said it. Everybody knows that was a poison pill offer because he was negotiating. He was negotiating with Conor Benn. They were trying to get the Conor Benn fight.
PBC. Who from PBC said that shit, bro?
Multiple people.
Who? Name
multiple
one.
people.
Name one person.
See,
I don't even remember. I don't even remember.
Of course you don't. You are so smart. You got one of the best memories on here. But now when it comes to who was the one saying that Boots offer to Mario Barrios was a poison pill offer, now you can't remember a single name.
It wasn't Boots' offer. It was Eddie Hearn's offer. He was double dealing behind Boots' back.
You know what I mean, bro? The offer that Eddie made to fight Barrios was a poison pill offer. You said multiple people said it, but you can't give me one person.
So you're saying that they weren't trying to make Conor Benn versus Mario Barrios?
No, I'm saying that you capping when you say that someone from PBC said it was a poison pill offer. Who?
Multiple people, man. I can't remember. I gotta look it up. I gotta look it up.
Nobody said that.
Of course you do. I'll give you time. Let me know when you find it.
The fact of the matter is, the thing I was talking about is the namesake specifically. If we talking legacy, whoever wins Barrios and Pacquiao, whoever wins that, the winner fights Boots. That's more of a legacy.
Hey, real quick, bro.
Facts.
And I'll let you finish, JD. Boxing matters. Turn your camera off, bro. You got like your camera pointing at the sky or something, bro. I can't have you up here like that, bro. There you go. I got you. Oh, all right, I got you, bro. Yeah, go ahead, JD. My bad.
So that's the only thing I was speaking about specifically is the namesake. Now, do I believe that the fight makes sense for Boots? No, because they'll murder both of them. He's too big, too young, too strong, too athletic, way higher IQ, power in both hands, pressure fighter, counter puncher. That shit don't make sense. And he got a chin. That shit don't make sense. For you put him in there with Barrios, I promise you, he stopped Barrios within 6 rounds. Facts.
Barrios knows this. He knows this, bro. Shout out to Tony T, man, being a member for 3 months. Said Barrios and Crowley both ducked Boots. Go ahead, JD. I just had to catch that real quick.
And Barrios does know that. As a matter of fact, it's a multitude of ways that Boots is stopping, whether it's to the body, or you drop him 4 times to the head, stop him to the body, or drop him a couple times to the body, stop him to the head. All I know is he's gonna get knocked the fuck out, and he's scared. You know what I mean? But he still has belt, which means he still has some type of value. And that's what I think Boots is waiting for. Brian Norman, they don't want to fight. They don't want to fight. Them Normans, they do not want to fight. But I think that Al Heyman will sacrifice Mario Barrios, you know what I'm saying? Because down the line, it's just a better opportunity. You got 154 champions over there at PBC. And the first person that I see Boots moving up to fight is Murda or Charlo. So that's my take on it.
Keith Thurman's a bigger money fight right now than those two guys. So I could see Boots and Keith Thurman.
He didn't want to fight Boots, man. Thurman been saying that.
That's years ago, bro. That's years ago. Thurman's trying to cash out.
Listen,
and Boots is a big money fight.
Listen. Come on, Thurman get in there with Boots. It's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be a massacre. Like, it's gonna be bad. And Thurman knows that too, bro. Like, we could say whatever we want just because he knocked out the skinhead with the fucking that mullet. Nah, bro. I'm not.
I'm just telling you, it's a big fight. It's a big fight. So
Why?
So
How
there's
was it a bigger
talk now that
tournament?
Thurman could fight Spence. And we knew Thurman didn't want the Spence fight. There's talk that could be Spence's first fight back if Spence is still on this no tune-ups mantra, which I don't agree with. But
But if Thurman's a big fight, so is Tio though. So I mean, what's
Tio's
there?
not a big fight.
Tio
That's
is not
that's
a
Tio's a
cap.
big
That's
fight.
100% cap.
Hey, shout
Never
out.
made
Hey,
more than
y'all,
$1
Tio's
million.
probably more.
Tio is
Tio's
not
a
a
big
big
Y'all
fight.
didn't catch your super chat. Hold on, fellas. I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all do y'all thing for sure. Shout out to Tony T with the 2-piece in the super chat. Says Barrios used childbirth as the excuse to duck Boots. Then shout out to Drink More Water with the 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. Boots unifying equal fantasy fights. He needs to move the F up. All right, y'all go
Why
ahead,
he
fellas.
gotta move? Why he gotta move up? That was
Tio's
the thing.
definitely a big money fight. Thurman's
Why
a
does
big
he?
money
What?
fight.
Why?
Tio's
Hold
more
on.
relevant at
Yo,
this
hold on,
moment.
bro.
Tio is more relevant.
Hold on,
At
bro.
the moment, yes,
Boots.
he is.
Hold
Of
on,
course, he's more relevant.
How many
All
I'm
right.
not done.
pay-per-views,
Hey, yo, I'm
successful
not done.
pay-per-views has Tio had?
Let me finish,
How
bro.
many times has
Has he
I'm gonna let
sold
y'all
out a
Thurman become
stadium?
lineal? What are
you
you
go a
talking
little bit.
You're
about?
Let you
fucking
go a little bit,
joking,
JD.
man.
I'll let you go.
I'm
Tio is
joking.
cheerleader.
And Kamal, y'all go ahead.
No. Let's be real about it. Like, well, if you look at Tio, right? Tio just fought on a big card this last fight. He's 2-time lineal and he's still active. Thurman's not really active. He's just fighting like random fights right now. Like,
But
who did he
yo,
fight the last time?
then how
Like,
did
let's
he
be real about that.
not hold Bud Crawford to the same standard that he
Thurman.
hold Boots? My nigga, did you hear that shit, bro? Oh, you think
Exactly.
you should move up? Why you ain't hold Bud to that same? Why when Bud was holding up the division, y'all wasn't doing the same thing? I don't understand that, Drake.
No,
Because
Bud
they're
didn't hold
man
him to.
fans.
He
They're
didn't
not
hold him to the
boxing fans.
division.
They're man fans.
Wait, hold
Y'all
up.
stay on the boost topic. I like
Yeah,
the
let's talk
topic.
about the boost
There's
topic.
a lot of
But
disagreement on this topic. I like this.
Tio wanted a bailout.
And
He
then
had
let
his
me go to
hand out. He brought
Kamal, get your
nothing to the
thoughts out. Then
fucking
I'm gonna go to
table.
boxing. I'm gonna go to boxing matters. But Kamal, get your
it
thoughts
should be
out.
Tio that says no to the fight, not Boots. If we're talking about big money fights, then Tio's on the table
Tio is
too.
not a big money fight, dude. The dude never made more than $1 million.
He obviously
How
made
the
more
fuck
his
are you gonna
last fight.
call
Hold
a
up,
dude a big money fight? You're titled to your own feelings, but
He
not your
obviously
facts,
made more
bro.
in his last fight, and Turkey was in for that fight. You
Was
know
it
that,
$1 million?
right? Turkey was in for that
Was
fight,
it
so
$1
he's
million?
gonna pay him more than $1
Yes
million
or no?
for that fight. So what
Was
are we
it $1 million?
talking about here?
Tio
If you're
Was it $1
himself
talking
million?
said he
about
hasn't
if
made
you're
more
just
than
talking
$1
about
million.
popularity
Was it
or a
$1
named
million?
fighter, then
Triller
Tio's a
was going to
named
give him his
fighter.
biggest payday, and they defaulted because he was a
Yeah.
dumbass with the
Tio is a
Cambosis fight.
named fighter, and he's an
Tio is
active
not a
fighter.
big money fight. He was
Tio
looking
is
for
a
a
named fighter,
handout.
bro.
He
How the
did
fuck
nothing
you
to
a name
deserve a
fight?
unification bout at
Josh Taylor?
147 when he
He
could have
has
fought
done nothing.
Brian
But
Norman Jr.,
wait,
gotten the
wait,
WBO from Brian Norman
wait,
Jr., used his top rank privilege to
Yo,
get the
Boots' name
super
is bigger than
champion,
Tio,
and then he
fam.
So
would have fought Boots.
wait.
Boots'
The
name
Tio's
is
a
person who's
bigger than
lineal
bitch.
at 140 and 135
Tio is a
doesn't
bitch.
deserve anything at 147. Are you kidding? The person
Tio.
who's lineal at
Boots' name,
140 and 135 doesn't deserve anything at 147. Wait,
Boots'
I
name
guess
is
he wasn't
bigger.
lineal at
How many
135.
fights
He
has he fought
lost.
at welterweight? What is he
He hasn't
ranked in the
fought any
IBF? Is he
though.
ranked in the
But guess
top
what?
15 in the
Guess what though?
IBF?
You could be a champion at lower
No,
division, a
Kamal.
fight champion
No.
at the division over you though.
He has a direct line to a championship at 147, but he doesn't want to take it. Brian
Yeah, he
Norman
wants
Jr.
Boots, right?
He's
He wants
ducking.
Salute to
He's
2
Boots.
Cents
ducking
But
Brian
Boxing.
yeah,
Y'all
Norman
go
wait,
Jr.
subscribe to
he
2 Cents
wants
Boxing.
Boots,
Let's go
right?
2 Cents. I see you in the building. Hey y'all, let me welcome a new panelist, man, because I don't think he want to talk over y'all or whatever real quick. Boxing Matters, welcome to the panel, man. What you got for the show, bro?
How y'all doing, man? Nah, yeah, I definitely wasn't trying to talk over nobody, so I was just like, let me just cool out in the background. Nah, what I was gonna say was, I honestly feel like Boo should have took that fight with Tio. I feel like that he would have put on for the culture for sure. It would have made him a bigger. I feel like it would have made him bigger because he was the ass whooping he was going to deliver, or that he should deliver, was going to be better than all his fights against someone that's at least a lineal champion in the lower divisions. It don't matter if we don't like Tio. It don't matter about the racist shit. Well, it do matter, but you feel me? That
You
would have
cut
been
off. I
Boost
can't hear him.
Cola. You feel me? That would have been Boost Cola right there to handle that business. He would have got all respect for that. And for second of all, I don't know about all
Yo,
the
can you?
ducking Brian
Oh
Norman. I don't
shit.
know about Brian Norman ducking. I don't feel like that's right. Because again, if you calling Brian Norman a duck, then how we can't call Boots a duck? I know he say he feel like he gonna underperform, that he don't want to underperform, but still though, it's kind of in the same thing to me. And I know they talking about the contract they signed and stuff like that, but it's a lot of shit. It's a lot of I don't know. It's a lot of things that don't make sense. Feel me?
I agree
Rizilla,
with
bro,
that.
get in.
That makes sense.
Hey,
Like,
I
And
want
it's
to get
not
some
even
more
because
people,
of
bro.
Boots.
let
My
me
bad,
just
my
say
I want to
bad.
get some
this.
Not
more
even
people.
to
Hold on,
wait,
everybody. Hold
not
on
even
for
to
a second,
finish.
everybody.
To
I
finish.
gotta get some more. I gotta get some more people that haven't talked yet, bro. I gotta get Rizilla, Victor, Terrence. I gotta get him a chance. Rizilla, what up?
What's up, KO? Salute to the panel, man. I mean, a lot makes sense to me, bro. It seemed like Boots wanted to fight, and it seemed like like Norm and them going in the other direction. That's just my view of it, bro. I mean, we all know the only chance that Norman got is a puncher's chance, bro. So he not rushing for that fight by any means, bro. So I don't know why we acting like that's something like the man not ducking, bro. Let's be real, bro. I know y'all respect him, bro. I know y'all respect his pops, bro. But the man's ducking the fight, bro.
How he
Already.
not ducking? How he not ducking the fight?
Yeah, I don't know who don't think he ducking over here, nigga. You ain't said nothing that was wrong. You dead ass right, bro.
Cause
Dead ass right.
I could have
So,
swore
hey,
they
let me
fought
ask
2
you
weeks.
this, KO.
Yeah,
I could have swore they fought 2 weeks apart.
Errol
he did.
fought a first ballot Hall of Famer, a guy who was much more accomplished and a better name, bigger name in Mikey Garcia. How much respect did Errol Spence Jr. get from the quote unquote culture and from corporate media for beating up Mikey Garcia?
A lot of people respected him.
Yeah, a lot of
Nah,
people respected
nah,
him.
they changed.
Yeah.
They moved the goalposts. You weren't here then. They moved the
No,
goalposts. They was like,
Terrence
why
Crawford,
did they
Terrence
bring up? Why
Crawford
did he bring
fans
up
and
this
Earl.
guy?
Earl got a lot of hate for that fight. Come on, he got a lot of love too, though.
He got more hate, and Mikey's more established. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer, much better fighter than Tio, much bigger
I
name.
don't know because
So,
if he
so,
got a lot of
so
hate, he wouldn't have done the numbers that he did after that. He did good numbers on pay per view and live gates after that, bro. He got a lot of love too. He did get a
he
lot of
got a
hate. You're not
ton of
wrong, bro.
hate.
He
You
got a
guys
lot of
keep on
love too, though.
saying, you guys keep on saying for the culture, for the culture. Boots doesn't have to do anything for the culture. He and Bozy are doing it for their career. And if you want him to do something, quote unquote, for the culture, whatever the fuck that means, you pay him big money. If he's doing
Nah,
it for the
bro.
culture, he's taking
Come
on a
on,
fight that
bro.
Hell
does
nah.
nothing for
He'll
him.
turn down
He
the
just
Reason
got
fight.
why
jumped to
Does
this is
fight
the
nothing
Mikey
reason.
for
Garcia.
him.
What are we
The
He
talking
reason
has
why
about?
this
everything
One
to
at a
lose
time,
and
bro.
nothing to
One
gain
at
for
a
fighting
time.
Tio, who
Everybody one
talked
at a
his way
time.
out of that fight, man.
One mic.
Shout out
KO.
shout out to 2 Cents Boxing with the 2-piece in the super chat. She said, T.O. got Johnson bouncers now? Boxing hacker. Stop. Let me get Victor, y'all. Then I'm open up the panel so everybody can just get their shit off, hopefully one at a time without yelling over each other. Let me get Victor then Terrence, then we'll open it back up to everybody. Go ahead, Victor. What's up?
Hey, what's up, KO? Salute to you, my dog, and salute
Salute,
to the
man.
whole entire panel. We got some quality minds on this motherfucker now. So I'm not going to interrupt it or interfere with it because the topic is holding its weight. But I will make a comment on it. You know what I mean? That I don't think Tio is a better, bigger fight. The only reason Tio has clout, so to speak, at the moment is because people are trying to figure out what the fuck is this clown talking about? And why is he saying and repeating that dumb shit over and over? And that is the only attention he's getting. He ain't getting no attention other than that 3-fight deal where he did better than fucking Haney and Ryan Garcia. And he's getting a little incy wincy, a little bit of clout from being a little bit more effective and having something to do with the minimal success of that 3-fight deal with Haney and Ryan Garcia and him. But other than that, that nigga's just famous for being a motherfucking clown. He ain't no bigger fight. That's all I'll say. Continue the topic because you know what I mean? There's a lot of food in there.
Yeah. Terrence, what's up, man?
Hey, what up, Knockout? What up, panel? Real quick, I'm
Chilling,
gonna try
man.
to
Go
go.
ahead.
I'm gonna try
The
to go
floor is
real
yours.
quick with Boots and Tio. Again, there's nothing. There's no. All the pressure is going to be on Boots, and all Tio got to sit back, use his feet, and try to counter. That's what's going to happen all night. No, he's not going to be hurt. All of this for the culture shit. What's the headline is going to be? He went 12 rounds, and nobody know who. And Boots
Nah.
barely won. I don't care what none of y'all say. That's what's
Damn,
going to
niggas
happen
don't
in that
believe
fight
in
because he
boots
has no
like
Yeah,
credit.
that. That's
The
I agree
second
with
thing,
crazy.
I agree
the
with
second
Terrence.
thing,
I agree
the
with
second
Terrence.
thing, the
Damn.
second thing I'll say is for people up in Tio's resume. I don't know. You beat a famished Josh Taylor. Y'all saw what he looked like in there. He was slow. I don't know what the hell was wrong with him. And then you lost the second half of the damn fight with Loma. And by the
Loma,
way,
yeah.
What?
Lomachenko. He lost the
What?
second. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna just
Yo,
finish.
this guy is
We
fucking
can
crazy.
argue this later. He
He'll beat
lost
the
the second half of that
man.
fight. Loma came on at the end and was beating the shit out of Tio.
Man, get the
And I
He did,
and I would say
but
this.
Tio
Wait,
still
let
won
me get
though. I
finished. Let
mean,
me get finished.
Let him
go
finish.
ahead.
Let him finish.
I don't even like
With regards to Shakur, let me tell you, with regards to with Shakur, if he fought Loma, guess what? I give him no credit because Loma's old now. If he fought him 6 or 7 years ago, I would give him credit, but not now. If he had fought at 130 against Junior, I would have gave him credit. credit. I wouldn't give him credit right now. Right now, this is what Shakur fan. I'm a real Shakur fan. I will not give him credit for beating Garcia because he's way better than him. I won't give him credit for beating Rowley because he's way better than him. I won't give him credit for beating Cepeda because he's way better than them. To me, it's not even close. This is real Shakur fan, so we don't do that bullshit where we say something different. That's why if I say I won't give Tank credit, I'm not giving Shakur credit. So I'm always on point with who I'm going to give credit to and who they fight. So he's got to fight somebody real, and then I'll give him credit. As for Mason and Keyshawn, I just think that I wish Mason would have been under Bud in them, and I just don't think I think he has all the physical skills to beat anybody. But I just don't know if he has the.
So we can have more fake brothers that don't want to fight each other. Fuck no.
That's all I gotta say.
It's crazy.
Hell no. So let me. I just got 2 questions for the panel, and they don't require more than one response. Would y'all rather see Jerron Boots in his fight 3 times or 2 times in 2025?
Twice.
3 times.
Three.
No, 2 times.
I would say
3, but not against a racist.
So some of y'all would rather see him fight less. Y'all wouldn't want to see him fight more. Y'all don't want him to be active.
Well, I would like to see him fight.
You said 2025, so
yeah, like he fought in April. If you could see him fight 3 times or you could see him fight 2 times, which one would you choose?
Oh, well, are you saying? So I would say 3, 2 more.
I would like to see him be the most healthy he can be, and cutting weight for Tio makes no sense for him. If you want to fight him for the culture, you pay him what AJ made for Ngannou.
Let me ask y'all another question.
Pay him that money.
Let me ask y'all another
question.
I only got one more question. Who he fighting next?
Nobody. So he needs to stay busy in between the unification.
Nobody even knows.
All right, y'all go ahead. Keep cooking. Keep cooking.
He's not fighting Brian Norman. He's not fighting Barrios next.
How you know that though? Why you see why we gotta think like
because
that?
Brian Norman got to fight and Barrios got to fight. He's not fighting.
Getting his mandatory out of the way. He's doing his obligation.
Yeah, but they are rather see him fight Tio than his mandatory. Like
he earned the shot, something Tio did not do.
Wait,
he earned the shot.
When these niggas be fight, I want to holler at them.
But then you were just talking about him fighting Thurman for popularity.
Y'all let my dog Jay Nori cook. Then I'm gonna let JD say what he had to say to me. Jay Nori, welcome to the panel, bro. What's up, fam?
What's up, KO? It's been a minute. Yo, I had to come up. I cannot believe what I'm hearing. I know you Boost fans not scared of this nigga.
Go with this nigga.
This a nigga y'all scared of?
Jay, we love you, but nah. We don't want to see that racing, Jay.
This a nigga y'all scared of. The guy who can fuck up Bud. But you scared of this nigga? Okay.
Nigga,
say less.
Fuck up, bro.
Continue. That's all I got.
Shut up, bro.
All right, JD, what you got for me, dog? Ronnie, what's up with you, Ronnie?
Nigga scared of me. Shut your stick ass up. Go clean your nose, nigga.
JD and Jay Norton always fighting.
That's Rich coming from. Yo, every time I call up here, JD, I can never tell where you from. You from Jersey one day, you from New York one day. Where's you from again, nigga?
Clean that mucus out your.
You a man with no land. Driving ass nigga.
Let me catch these supers. Then JD, you could holler at me. You say you want to holler at me. I got you, man. We got Brashley with the 5-piece in the super chat. He say Bill has Boots and Devin on his hit list. Why not him? Cuz, man, that shit be all bad, bro. Shout out. It should be pinned to the chat too. Since it's not pinned in the chat, I'll drop it again. Somebody's gonna have to get off though. You're gonna have to wait for somebody to get off. Shout out to ASOS Stain with the 5-piece in the super chat. Says beat the F out of Temalifu, then wait for Norman to duck again. All right, go ahead, Jay Norman. I'm sorry, JD. What's up, bro? What you got?
I just don't like how you say Boots could have took Teofimo. Like Tio ain't the one that turned the fight down.
What you mean, bro?
Tio was the one that's asking for too much shit, inadvertently causing Boots to step away from that shit. They had a set offer, and this nigga Tio want all this extra shit. He playing in their face and doing shit to make them say fuck.
What do you want extra, bro?
The nigga supposedly he wanted Boots to come down a little bit more at 145, right? And supposedly,
where you hear that from, bro? Who said that? Where that's being reported at?
I ain't gonna reveal too much, but I know one thing. I know one thing's for sure, and two things for damn certain. What I seen on IG, the person that posted that shit, usually they be correct, like L-Dub. They be correct with shit. They reported that the Teo and the Devin fight was falling apart, and they clearly
Yeah,
said,
I saw that shit about Devin and Teo at 145. I ain't never heard nothing about Teo and Teofimo and Boots at 147.
Look,
Where'd that
so
come from?
ATS Boxing is the page that posted that shit, and they specifically said this is the reason why we wait for a credible source to mention anything. Now, they had a post talking about the negotiations with Teo and Boots, and then right after that, supposedly Teo was negotiating with Devin for 145 catchweight, and then he backs away from the fight with Devin. Like, I feel like Teo was playing in these motherfuckers' face for real, and he don't want to fight anybody. So it's not like
what Devin did better than Boots, bro, is Devin made Teofimo be the one to pick up and pack and prove that he didn't want smoke. Boots is the one that picked up and turned the shit down, bro. That's what make the shit not look right. And I keep hearing everybody say Teofimo don't do nothing for Boots, bro. Teofimo is the biggest name that Boots in this could have fought, bro. Right now, that's available right now, bro. They had an offer for like y'all keep supporting this nigga, just waiting around, hoping that niggas give him an opportunity. Like, let's just be real, bro. He got lucky with Stanionis. When he turned down Virgil, he did not have the Stanionis fight. They had to pull Stanionis from his real mandatory, Giasev. Y'all wonder how Giasev became Boots mandatory? He inherited that shit from. Let me finish, bro. He inherited that shit from Stanionis, bro. And so they had to get Stanionis to pay Giasev step aside money in order for Boots to get the goddamn Stanionis fight. So a nigga that already ducked him one time, he had to get that fight. The nigga had to get out of a fight he already had done, and then the mandatory got passed on to Jerron Boots. Giasev is not a bigger name than Teofimo, bro.
But
it's not. And if you're gonna take the tune up anyway, why not tune up on a nigga where we'll all come together and support you? Y'all keep acting like that shit don't mean nothing. Terrence Crawford fans want to see that nigga get his ass whooped. Fucking Boots in his fans want to see him get his ass whooped. Devin fans, Shakur fans, Tank fans, everybody that support any black American fighter with a big name. All of us hate Teofimo right now. We can't stand Temalifu.
Of course, I understand that.
And so his fan base would grow watching him whoop on that nigga. And he ain't got nothing else going on right now, bro.
That's faulty logic, bro. That's faulty logic.
Nothing else going on, bro.
I'm talking.
You know what's funny, KO? You know what's funny, KO?
I'm talking to KO, then y'all got it, bro. Let me finish the conversation. Y'all got it. Yo, you act like Teofimo's name is bigger than Boots. How many times has Teo been on pay-per-view?
Who said that?
Bro.
Who said that, bro?
Thank you.
I cannot
believe
believe
to fight
that.
Nobody said that. Nobody said
I want to fight
Hold on. I'm
all over here in my ear talking about some thank you. Nigga, y'all ain't saying nothing, bro. I didn't say that. I didn't say you was bigger than Boots.
I didn't
say bigger than any nigga Boots' fault.
That's true. That's true.
So this my issue though.
That's 100% true.
But if this nigga already hold on, bro. If a nigga already
Boots
said
got
what he
30
wanted,
some
though,
odd fights. Name the nigga on Boots' resume that's bigger than Teofimo, bro.
It don't matter. Boots' name.
y'all, we said the same shit with Danny on this.
It do matter.
Yo, y'all got to hold up.
Teo's bigger than Stanionis, though. Teo's the multi-division champion. What are y'all talking about?
The main thing is, every nigga that we want to see him fight, bro, the niggas got shit lined up, dog. If you want to see him fight Brian Norman, that nigga got to fight. If you want to see him fight Barrios, that nigga got to fight.
But why not fight Teo?
Get this mandatory out of the way.
If y'all don't
the
mind
guy
me
who
saying
put in
this,
the dues, who actually did the work. Teo has a straight line to a Boots fight, but he doesn't want to take it.
We asking a
He's
nigga
scared to
that
death of Brian Norman.
I'm still waiting on you. Hold on, bro. First of all, Kamal, I'm still waiting on you to tell me the PBC person that said that was a poison pill offer. So let me know when you find that shit. That's number one. Yeah. Number two, real quick, I'm gonna give you 5 seconds. Giasev put in the work. Name a nigga he fought. 5, 4.
It's not. First of all, it's not Giasev. It's Giasov.
1.
So
who he fight?
But who
stalling? You pronounce the name right. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
In other words,
filibustering as usual.
In other words, you want Teo to cut in line when he's a front runner.
You don't even know what nigga he fought.
He appeals to the
KO,
worst
that's
instincts
KO,
of humanity
this
to try to
man,
talk his way into a fight.
but the
Fuck
problem.
no. He doesn't deserve
Boxing
that.
You know
appeals to
what
the
the
worst
problem with people be?
feelings of
this
humanity.
is my issue.
People be
This is
saying
my issue, bro.
this the problem with
If
people right now because people
Oh
be saying
man.
they don't
hold
want
on,
Tio to
hold
make
on, hold
L-Dub
another
on.
just helped
bag,
you,
right?
bro.
KO, this
L-Dub
my
just gave
They
you a
be
name
they,
since you couldn't come up with a nigga he fight. He put in all this work. You can't name one opponent. I bet you can name some Temalifu opponents though.
KO. This my only issue though,
yo
bro.
KO,
If the man,
yo
if this
KO,
man
but it's
said that, bro, he's not wasting no weight cuts for nobody who don't have a championship, then what's the issue? The man haven't even named. He haven't even
Y'all
named
Why
wildin'.
are
the
you
next
Hey,
why are
hey,
you
Because
hold
all
on,
the
waiting
hold
on
on.
champions
weight
don't
cuts?
have fights.
Facts.
I
This
don't
is
Why
I
are
not
you
don't
waiting?
possible.
like
I
He
hear what you're
get
saying.
him
Then
because he
pay.
haven't
My
even made a
response
fight
is,
yet.
bro, move up. My response will be, pay. My response will be, brother,
facts.
move up then, number one. Or number two,
Facts.
my
Why?
second
Nah.
response will be,
Does he have to?
how many times B Norman got to duck you before you realize nigga don't want to fight?
Now if they come,
Bro.
but
So we
okay, so
Hey,
what
fucking
if they
hey,
come
tell
back
your
and
boy
hold on,
Turkey to pay Brian
Facts.
Norman what he's going to
come
pay
on, come
T.O.
on.
to fight Boots.
what the fuck are we
Hold on.
forcing?
So
Brian
what if
Norman's
they
not as
come back?
popular
Hold
as
on,
Tell
Tio.
him
What
to
are we
up
talking
his offer to
about?
Brian Norman
hold
Why?
Jr.
on,
But
bro.
and give him a
Brian
Hold
good
on.
Norman's not
offer.
as popular
Let
as
me finish
Tio.
having a
Everybody knows
conversation with
that.
KO, bro. Hold on.
man, get the
So
fuck out of
KO,
here,
what
bro.
I'm saying is
Listen,
this:
why are we forcing Boots to?
if they
Why
come back,
Boots got to
if
move
they
up?
come back and
Why?
had it, if he come
Because you
back and
gotta
make,
Why?
stand on business.
He
Y'all
doesn't have to
saying
move up.
Hold on,
yeah,
one at a
God
time.
hold
He
on,
damn,
has
hold
to
on,
KO,
hold
tell
let
him
me
on.
he's
be
going to
having a
do it.
conversation with
Y'all
the
gotta
man, bro.
stand on
JD
business
and Jay
tonight.
Nori trying to have a debate while Paid is talking to me. Everybody can't talk at once. Paid, I'm listening, homie.
You got it.
What I'm
I'm listening
saying
to you,
is,
bro.
if the
Go
man
ahead, Paid.
come back and if he come back and he make the damn Brian Norman fight, bro, then this whole conversation was for nothing. Like we still gotta wait for this. He haven't announced a fight yet, so we can't cook him. That's my only issue. When the nigga,
Hey man.
if he announces Gearsar, cool, cook the fuck out of the nigga. But if he come back and get a unification, then this whole conversation was for nothing.
Why is he waiting? The problem is he's waiting on the nigga. Paid. That's my problem, bro. You waiting on a nigga to hope that he comes around this time, negotiates correctly, and you finally get the fight done. Why does Brian Norman Jr. What has Brian Norman Jr. done the whole Boots career in the palm of his hands and make this nigga not fight this summer, bro?
But then I could say the same thing with Tio. Who
nah,
the fuck
but
with
at the
all
See,
the
same
hold
this is
on,
time,
why I believe KO. I don't believe y'all
bro,
niggas.
let me finish
KO,
talking,
I
bro.
might
God
disagree
damn.
with KO, but at least he stand on business. Y'all niggas,
Bro,
I
this
can't
is what
tell
I'm
with
saying,
y'all because
KO,
one
man.
day
Look,
one day they ducking, then the next day we waiting for a fight. Are they
I don't
negotiating or they ducking? Which one is it?
KO,
understand that,
this
bro.
is
Like
Now
I
Tio,
see this
now
nigga
Boots is
fight.
this is
I
ducking
want to see
Tio.
the fight in August,
Congratulations. What a
whip
stupid
Temalifu
comment.
ass, and then
I didn't
negotiate with
say
Brian
Boots was
Norman,
ducking, dumb
make
nigga.
that fight too. And guess what, bro? If Brian
Moppy
Norman
headed
ducks you
ass.
again, at least you got to fight in with Temalifu. Then you can move up, bro. But if you
Cornball.
what about the other side of that, fellas? What about the other side of that? What if he wait for this nigga? He turned down the Temalifu fight, and then he ends up trying to negotiate with Brian Norman. Brian duck him again. Barrios duck him again, and then now he move up anyway. But he could have had a fight.
But
But
this
he
the
turned
same
it down,
thing though,
hoping the
KO.
ain't gonna
nigga
Who's to
lie,
say
big,
that
like
ain't gonna
Tio?
you.
lie, KO,
Who's
you
to say
know,
that Tio with all the bullshit that he been pulling that the fight was actually gonna go through?
Exactly.
Then you call him
Least,
out
Tio
on
won't
it,
even
bro.
at
he
When
least
won't
you
make
even
that
mention
nigga be
Gary
the one to
Antoine
pull
Russell's
out, bro.
name. He ducked Subriel
yeah.
Matias. He's really gonna fight Boots.
nah,
You
and this
trust
the
that
problem I hear.
motherfucker?
People keep saying they don't want Tio to get paid. Bro, Tio would have other big fights with either Keyshawn or fucking, let's say, yeah, Devin or fucking Richardson Hitchens. There's still other bags for him. I don't know why people keep saying like he's not gonna get other bags. Like if that's the way y'all trying to shut him out, you get
Yeah.
what I'm
What
saying?
if
So
I
none
I
mean,
of them
feel
that's
fight
What
like
him?
cool,
other
bro.
What if
He
none
yo?
of
turned
them
down. He
fight
turned
him?
down
I
What
got you.
other
What if
I
bags
none
are
of
y'all
them,
talking
what if
got
none
about?
you
of
on
them
this shit,
fight him?
fellas. And let
bro,
me tell y'all this, bro. I respect each and every one of y'all, and I'm so
they
glad we
don't
up here
need
having
Turkey to
different
make a
opinions and
bag, bro. Why do they need
handling this shit
Turkey,
like
bro?
man. I appreciate that, bro. I love the passionate debate, so I don't want nobody like it's cool. Like I love this shit. The other thing I got with y'all fellas though that I really want y'all to think about, bro, is when you walk around that bitch like you the boogeyman and don't nobody want to fight you, bro. You can't also be the boogeyman and don't nobody want to fight you, but you turning shit down at the same time, bro. Like
That's what
that
I'm
shit
trying
that
to
like
say.
we can't do that shit, bro. Like you
Facts.
can't be this nigga that don't
Facts.
Yeah.
nobody want to fight.
Facts.
And then
That's
the
facts
only
right there.
time we see you turn down some shit is shit that niggas was actually like, yeah, nigga, I want to see that shit, nigga. Virgil, you turned that down, nigga. We want to see that. Oh yeah, nigga, what Temalifu? Ah, nigga, I want to
I
see
knew
Boots
this
whoop
was
this
coming.
nigga.
I
I want to
knew
see
it.
him walk this nigga. You turn that down too. We can't have it both ways, bro. Nigga can't be a boogeyman 1 minute, then the next
There
minute
you
he turn
go.
his
Who
shit down, bro.
said
And it's not
There
gonna
the
be
fuck you
better.
go.
who said
And
There
he's
it's
the
you
not
go.
gonna be better
boogeyman?
if he
He and
faced
Bosie
Bako like one
have a
before.
goal. They
It's
said they're
not
going to
gonna
be
be better if he
undisputed
faced
at the
Bako
Just
like
division.
one
don't
before.
post up the
They're
He was
still on
boogeyman.
their
saying
That's the
stuff
only
goal.
like he
that's
was
Still the
hunting
They're
boogeyman
them
of the
still
too.
division.
on the
That's how he,
goal.
that's how he
see
came
Kamal.
up.
Kamal,
Bro,
It's
as
still
a
the
see
boogeyman.
boogeyman of
Kamal,
the
if
division. Come on.
Kamal, if
And
you
then
was
again,
tapped
bro,
into the
and then
culture,
again,
you
like
would
this
know
is
that
the thing y'all
boogeyman seen as the boogeyman.
We want to
He
be
definitely
on
is
now.
the boogeyman. Yeah.
We want to be undisputed in the division. That's the only thing we want. That's the only thing we going after. But you niggas sent offers to Charles Conwell. Y'all can't get out of this shit, bro. Like y'all keep like we only want undisputed, but we sending offers to a 154 pounder that got nothing on the table. But this 154 nigga over here, we don't want to fight him. Like, no, bro. You don't have nothing else going on. Like you hope, like the nigga is literally he's sitting back like nigga, I'm turning this shit down. What you got? Nothing. I'm just hoping Brian will fight me. I'm turning this shit down. What you got? Nothing. I'm just hoping Mario Barrios will fight me. I just hope they just come back to the table and fight me, bro. Like he turning this shit down for a hope and a prayer. I want to see the nigga fight. I love watching the nigga fight. One of my favorite fighters. Y'all capping for this nigga turning down something with nothing on the table, bro. And hoping that he get what he want. Like he got lucky with standing on us. They threw a Hail Mary, nigga. The band is on the field. That's how he got the standing on this fight. That shit is liable not to happen again, y'all. Standing on this already had a fight with Giasev that was done. It was a done deal. He pulled out of that fight to fight Boots. He already had a mandatory with Giasev that was already called and ordered. He had to get the mandatory to pay step-aside money to make standing on this happen. How many more times y'all think he gonna get lucky with that shit, bro? By turning down deals.
Giasev already said he's not stepping aside a second time.
Brian Norman was asking for the same amount of money. Brian Norman.
Giasev already said, I'm not stepping aside again. So what are you gonna do? WBA said it had to be next.
If that's the case, why was Eddie Hearn, who's also Giasev's promoter, why was he already offering up Brian Norman for Jerome Boots-Ennis if Giasev was unwilling to step aside, bro?
Giasev already quoted several times to say he's not stepping aside again. WBA said the winner had to fight him.
Why was his promoter working on Jerome Boots-Ennis versus Brian Norman and not Jerome Boots-Ennis versus Giasev, if that's the case?
I'm just telling you what the WBA said. I'm telling you what Giasev said.
I'm just telling you what his actual promoter who runs his career
says,
was working
I'll step aside, then he can't. You can't do that. He's got to fight his mandatory. Those are the rules.
Giasev will do whatever the hell Eddie Hearn wants him to do because Eddie Hearn holds his rights. So
He's
I
been
ask
quoted several times, I'm not stepping aside.
If Giasev was unwilling to step aside, why was Eddie Hearn trying to make Jerome Boots-Ennis versus Brian Norman?
He's already said several times, I'm not going to step aside. I can only go by the WBA rules and what Giasev said. That's it.
You just said the only
Stop
rules
filibustering, nigga. His manager saying something different. Why?
Like
you're not moppy-headed, crusty
nigga, stop
ass,
filibustering, answer some fucking questions.
Moppy-headed idiot, fucking idiot.
Stop filibustering, nigga.
Who the fuck are you? Put
Stop
some
stalling, nigga.
You got those ashy elbows or those ashy knees.
I don't care about your little blackness problem, nigga. I got no problem being black. That's a you problem, nigga. That's a you problem. You figure that shit out.
On, bro.
That's a you problem.
Chapstick, John Nori. I know you.
I don't got no problem being black. I stay hydrated. That's a you problem. Stop projecting, nigga.
Got those ashy elbows.
Stop projecting. That's a you problem. Stop projecting.
Moppy-headed motherfucker.
I'm Teflon, nigga. I got no problem being black. That's a you problem. Speak for yourself, nigga.
Talking shit. Moppy-headed motherfucker.
Look at you. That's a you problem, my guy. I got no problem being black.
Yeah.
It's called chapstick. It's cheap. Go get it.
Tap into the culture that you don't know about. Tap in. That's why your boy looking funny, not taking fights. Stop filibustering. Answer the question, stalling ass nigga.
Hey,
motherfucker.
Hey, the sound. Hey, look here.
Get some motion on.
Hey,
Answer the question, nigga. Stop stalling. What's your anti-blackness?
Man. Let me get.
I sat back and waited.
Hold on.
I'm just gonna say this real quick.
Victor, before I do, let me catch Super Chats, and I got you, OG. We got I am one of the best ever, always 5-piece. No biscuit in Super Chat says, what's good, my dog KO? I understand what the panel's saying about Temalifu not being the biggest name, but you right. If Boots ain't got no fight, why not Temalifu? And that's all I'm saying, bro. Like, if you telling me, bro, I don't have no problem saying, oh shit, all right, nigga, I ain't got no problem with it now. If Boots versus Bakram get announced for the IBF title, nigga, I'm on board with everything y'all saying. If they announce Norman versus Boots or motherfucking Barrios versus Boots, I'm with everything y'all saying. But that's some uncertain shit that we don't know. What I know for certain is my nigga could have a fight in August. And he said no. And that shit makes me mad. Because everybody else fighting June, July. Why you can't fight in August, nigga? You ain't got nothing going on. That's all I'm trying to get y'all to see, bro. Shout out to my dog 10 with the 2-piece in the super chat. Why we acting like Temalifu wasn't gonna pull out anyway? But Boo should have made him be the nigga to do it. I don't like my nigga looking like he the one that pulled out, bro.
Exactly.
I don't like that shit, dog.
I
want to chime in real quick if you don't mind.
I got you, bro. Hold on a second. I'm one of the best ever, always with the 2-piece, no biscuit and super chat. I mean, ain't mean, but my bad. No homo. But yeah, salute. All right, we're going to Victor, then we got Baby Joker up here. So we're gonna go
Well,
Victor, then I'm gonna go to Baby Joker since he just got here. Go ahead, Victor.
okay. Well, I can see now that we're down and got our backs against the wall. Now we got to squeeze it in real quick because we done got almost to the end of the show. So I'm gonna have to try to condense what I got to say. But to start with, that love talk, that pillow talk that them two niggas just had, oh, that was so touching. You know what I mean? Damn, boy. Hey, look here. But I agree with Terrence, what Terrence said earlier. And I'm going to say this. This is my perspective. I've talked to you and the others about this. Is that in my perspective, and you're damn right, Boots should fight whoever is willing to fight him. But at the moment, as far as I'm concerned, Boots is stagnant. You know what I mean? He got a little bit of momentum off of the Stanionis thing, but that wasn't a whole lot of momentum because that was too easy, and it didn't really put on a display of what Boots is capable of, especially according to niggas that says he's the boogeyman, right? Turning down turning down fights, having offers and turning them down. Could have fought this nigga and didn't, and chose to do something else because I got goals in mind. That don't sound like a boogeyman. That sounds like a nigga in search of, or you know what I mean, moving towards whatever, but not a boogeyman. The boogeyman is the nigga that gets in that motherfucking ring and says, I need to see that again. That's what boxing is all about. I need to see that again, right? So he needs, now let me just say this, bear with me now. I don't want to be repetitive, but I'm being repetitive. Again, Boots had a terrible first fight with motherfucking Karen. The second fight he had, as far as I'm concerned, and Bozy too, a terrible fight. He won the fight, but that nigga was getting hit with that left. And why? Because Karen came in differently. And you know what? Using his feet. Instead of Boots having to use his feet to get him out of there in the first round, or first fight, Karen came in, made an adjustment, and used his feet. It was landing that motherfucking left on Boots's face, chin, all up till the last minute of the 12th round. Now, if he gets in the ring with Teofimo has some fairly decent feet too, and he can get in and out of there pretty good too. So now Boots having his you know what I mean, his momentum being he should be moving according to what everybody says he is capable of, faster, blasting through these niggas and getting up to the top. But instead, it's in slow motherfucking motion. And part of it is because of him, his decisions, and his results when he gets in the ring with motherfuckers. So that's where I agree with Terrence, because he's going to get in the ring with Teofimo if he does, and he's going to chase him around for 12 motherfucking rounds, and we're going to get the same old dull, drab ass, look what the boogeyman did, results. Nothing. So I just don't think that he's that boogeyman yet. And yet, in terms of his momentum, and his momentum is slow drag, is like it is because of nobody else but Boots. His decisions and the way he's finishing his fights. The standing on his fight. You want to give him credit for that? Well, of course, he won that motherfucking fight. But we can give Haney credit for his fight. Why? Because he won the motherfucker. We can give Shakur credit for his fights. Why? Because he won the motherfucker. But how spectacularly, how defiantly did he win that motherfucker to grasp the attention of the fans? I'll leave it there.
That's a lot of preaching, brother.
But that even made it better though, because he just said Boots get hit with the left, right? So he could eat Teo punches.
I think Boots only look like that because he playing around with him.
Bro, he made it better for me not to understand why Boots didn't take that fight.
Ran around. Okay.
Well, I mean, I wasn't really.
Yeah, you know Boots plays around when he gets in that ring. You know.
Nah, but Teo do too though.
Yeah, Karen made it difficult for Boots the second fight.
Like
that's all it really was.
No, I just feel like, honestly, I don't think Teo on Boots level. Honestly, I really don't. Like, I know that Boots ain't really looked good in his last couple fights. Like, not super like Terrence Crawford level, but I just don't think.
You're on mute, Kale.
Oh shit! I was muted. I think he muted me.
We can hear you.
I can't hear KO at all.
Yeah, we can't hear.
I can't hear
Nah, I
KO.
think he muted
Kale
me. He might have muted
Kale
me.
muted himself.
Nah, he muted me myself too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he muted me too.
Nah, but what I was saying
here's
though,
the thing though.
But
The only way we're
serious,
gonna
y'all,
really know
does
who's better
anybody on this
is when they
panel
fight.
think
You know.
that he's gonna knock T.O. out? I said
nah,
Right,
hell no.
I
right,
think he's
right,
gonna knock him
Terrence.
out.
Yeah,
But
I'm
my
Right,
thing
asking
is,
Terrence.
anybody on the panel that seriously thinks that Boots gonna knock T.O. out.
we
I
only
think
know
he
Right,
until they
Terrence.
can.
I
fight though.
Good
personally,
I
question.
don't believe in like
I
granting
feel
people
is an
wins
ass whooping.
Or
based off
just beat him
them
up.
being
Just
them.
beat
A
either
ass
one.
whooping. A
Either
ass
one
whooping.
of them, ass whooping or knockout. Who thinks the Boots gonna
A
do that?
ass whooping.
I think
I
I
think he
feel
can.
But
Boots can whip
how?
Tio, but I think Tio has
But
a
I'm
cause
shot
Tio's
asking
too.
you,
gonna move,
just
bro.
like
You know
to
Tio gonna be
Victor's
on that.
point. To Victor's point. How? Why y'all think that?
Yo,
Because
yo,
Tio
Cause he
yo,
ain't
shows
mic
had
up.
check,
any.
Like
mic
he
check. Can
shows
y'all hear
up
me?
when the competition is tough.
We hear you, bro.
He
Can
does
y'all hear
show
me?
up. I
Can
mean,
y'all
yeah,
hear me?
Back in
Yo,
the
yo,
day,
yo.
he's
Can y'all hear me?
skillful too. You
Yeah,
can't
we
Yeah,
can
yeah,
hear
discredit
we
you.
hear
that.
you, knockout.
All
He's at
right,
least
cool.
a good fighter, bro. He ain't a bad fighter. He wouldn't do what he
yeah.
All
did.
right, let me
Tio
go
ain't
to
no soft, man.
Baby Joker, bro. I was trying to say this. Hold on, fam. Everybody hold up. I was trying to go to Baby Joker because he hadn't had an opportunity to speak. Before I do, let me catch these super chats, man. Shout out to Gloves Up 07 with the 2-piece in the super chat. Kamal, according to my calculation, eyes is on one. Shout out to Juke with the 10-piece back in the super chat. She say, Boots days at 147 seem numbered, so any fight that don't get him closer to undisputed at 147 is a waste of a count. He don't even do media, so doubt he care about big names. Y'all go and his don't align. Shout out to Juke with the 10-piece in super chat. Here's what I'm saying to y'all. I think that's a good super chat. And I wanted to say this to you, Victor, but my mic went out for some reason. What I was trying to allude to, bro, and what I was trying to say, that is why I think fights like Temalifu is so important for him, because you get that momentum, you stop standing on this, you do that, everybody talking about you, you put on a great performance, then you have an opportunity to come right back 4-5 months later, do another great performance, and you turn it down because you're waiting on dudes that already ducked you. I think you keep that shit
Absolutely.
going, you smash the gas. If you can't afford to fight Temalifu at 147 because you just got to shrink yourself down for one more camp and one more weight, and oh my God, it's just so hard to make 147, then move the fuck up then, bro.
Yep.
That's
I
I
agree,
have a
what
man.
I'm
question
trying to
for you,
that's what I'm
knockout.
saying, bro.
I got a
That's what
question
I'm
for you.
saying. But let me go to Baby Joker, bro. Baby Joker, go ahead, fam. It's on you, dog.
Yeah. Hey, I'm salute to the panel and shit, but I'm gonna politely disagree with that. You know what I'm saying? Only reason is because I feel like it's the same situation, like with how Canelo treats the fighters that try to fight him. You know what I'm saying? It's like Boots has been at 47. Tio ain't fought at 47 yet. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like he should at least get a fight in. Now, if he get a fight in and he dominate, he look good, then yeah, fight Boots. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever happens first, whatever. You know what I'm saying? If it don't happen, it is what it is. But you know what I'm saying? We haven't seen Tio at 47 yet. You know,
Don't matter.
that was my only really point about that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think like the eye test, yeah, that's different. But I mean, we haven't seen Tio really, you know what I'm saying, dominate at a higher weight class like that.
Tio
I had a
calling that
question,
man
knockout.
I
out.
mean,
I have a question for you, knockout.
Yeah, I'm listening, Terrence. Go ahead, bro.
What do you think the percentage is of Boots knocking T.O. out, which I say 0, maybe 1%, or either beating him up like you keep saying, I say both of those things are low
The
because
only way to
because his
my
feet are
thoughts
so
on that, I
good.
got you. My thoughts on that is the only way that doesn't happen is if Temalifu fights to survive.
Yes, what do you
If he
think
if
he's
he
gonna
come
go toe to toe?
if he actually comes to fight and win, he gonna get fucked
He
up.
not. What you think he's gonna go toe to toe with?
Not toe to toe. If he just fights how he always fights, he getting fucked up.
Oh,
yeah, but
okay.
we gotta see it though, man. Like we can't just be granting people wins without them fighting. You
But
know,
Nigga, you know that Tio
unlike
gon'
what I get
come
from
on, man.
unlike what I'm getting from a lot of
bro.
Boots fans, bro, is I believe that, and I'm not just saying that. I want to see it because he ain't got shit else to do. I
Yeah,
want to see
let's see
fighters
it.
fight, bro.
Yeah,
You
let's
know what I
see it
mean?
happen.
Like, I don't want to
I would
just be
rather
one of
see
these.
him
I
fight
don't like
Brian Ortega.
what I've heard. I'm not saying nobody on this panel does it, but I was talking over on YSM Sports Media, and what a lot of the brothers up there were doing was they were just talking about how Temalifu can't do nothing with Boots, how Boots is just on another level. Temalifu too small, too slow, too little. Cambosos did this to him. Cambosos did that to him. He looked like shit against Sandor. He looked like shit against Jermaine Ortiz. And just basically how Teofimo don't even deserve to fight. Which, okay, cool, but you fight a lot of dudes that really probably didn't deserve to be in the ring with you in your career. And you ain't got nothing else on the table, and you're going to get some M's to fight him. And the other champion's busy right now. So why don't you go prove us all right to think you're going to whip his ass? Prove Terrence wrong who think you ain't going to whip his ass. Because you know what Terrence going to do? Terrence going to watch that bitch. You going to watch that fight, ain't you, Terrence?
I'm going to watch it, but it's
Yeah,
going
but
to
how we
be...
know that T.O.'s even
I'm
serious, bro?
scared in that fight because I do not want this racist to last 12 rounds and
I'm saying,
more
how we know
racist
that
to
T.O.'s
happen.
even
You know what
serious,
I'm
bro?
really, scared of, Terrence? Him lasting, he can actually beat Devin Haney. That's what scares me. That's why I want Boots, bro. But let me get my dog Supreme in it, bitch. Supreme don't hardly ever hit the link, so I got to go to my dog. Before I do though, shout out Big Dog Willie, man, with the 2-piece in the super chat. He say, Shakur Stevenson fighting his own hands, November 22nd, Las Vegas, MGM Facts. Damn, Big Dog Willie, you be really on Shakur, dog. Shout out to Duke with the 2-piece back in the super chat. She say T.O. next ruins any chance of unification. You could be right, Juke, but I don't think they want to fight him anyway. That's why I don't think it ruins shit. These boys are already ducking him. But I hear what you're saying. If you telling me he getting one of them fights, I got no problem. If you telling me he getting Bakram at IBF at 154, I got no problem. But them shits ain't even on the table right now. So why turn down a fight for the possibility of hoping motherfuckers will fight you, bro? I just don't see it. But Supreme, what up, man?
Give me a second, KO. Give me a second.
All right, yeah. Everybody else, go ahead. I'm listening.
Yo, we gotta see a fight. Stranger things have happened in boxing. We can all think that Boots is gonna kill Teal, but like we see upsets happen all the time. We literally saw upside with Caleb Plant like just last weekend. Well, he was fought someone who was 25-1. So like we gotta see. We can't just be like, oh, he's gonna kill him. There's no point. No, we have to see it happen.
That's the problem,
Hey, boxing hacker.
That's the
Yeah.
problem,
Boxing hacker.
Yeah, what's
That's
up?
the problem.
Hey, boxing hacker and Terrence and everybody else. When we talking about upsets, let's go back in the past, not too far back, and talk about a couple of upsets. Matthias and Paro. Right?
Yeah.
Tell me that wasn't an upset. At the time, there was even talk about. We didn't even go back as far as motherfucking what's his name? I forgot, so I can't. But anyway, so Matthias at the time was the boogeyman. And then Pyro comes in there and fights that nigga with a little bit of footwork and a little bit of ring generalship, and all of a sudden upset because what? Because Matthias is labeled the boogeyman. And when you say boogeyman, all of us boxing fans, we love seeing boogeyman because what that means is somebody gonna get in there and kill that nigga. And he got upset. then on that, hey, you know what I mean? And then on that next level, the same day, same motherfucking day, what's his name? The brother, with Puel.
Gary Russell.
Antoine Gary Russell. Gary Russell. And they said what they saying. Tank ain't gonna fight Antoine. He better not fight Antoine because he's the boogeyman. And what motherfucking happened? So
Alberto Puello won a close fight.
Huh?
Yeah.
Alberto Puello won a close fight.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. We gotta see.
Puello about to fight Super L. That's gonna be a good one right there, bro.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a good one.
Y'all serious?
But I'm only saying that.
They fighting on your boy card.
What?
That July 12th card. They fighting on Shakur card, bro.
Oh,
yeah, that card fire, nigga. You got Berlanga and Shiraz.
I might be in the building for that one. All right.
Bro, you got Berlanga and Shiraz, that's the main. You got Shakur and Zepeda, that's the co-main. You got Super L versus Alberto Puello, and you got David Morrell Jr. versus Iman Katiev, baby Better Beef. That card fire, nigga.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be in town for that one. All right.
Yeah. Yes, sir. So I'm only saying that to say that we've already labeled Boots the boogeyman, and that's why I say I'm piggybacking off of Terrence, is that Tio has enough ring generalship and skill to avoid. He can get all punched up, all sliced up, and all that shit, but that nigga can avoid that. Hey, Tio ain't never touched the canvas that I know of, but he can avoid that knockout.
He did. He did touch the canvas.
He did touch the canvas.
Yeah, Cambosa dropped
Okay,
him.
all right.
Yeah, but he came to fight in those fights. He came there to win. He ain't coming there to beat Boots.
Right.
Yeah, against a
And we don't
bum.
really know. Like I think at the end of the day, we just want to see. I mean, okay, I'd rather see
I just
Tio
want
and
to see
Devin,
Boots
but
in
that's
the
not gonna
ring,
happen.
bro. I
Yeah.
don't want to see him fighting 2 times a year if he can fight 3. I don't want to see him not defending his belts if he can't defend his belts. And I'm being told that it's so hard for him to make weight at 147. So then move up, bro.
I got a quick.
IBF status. Use your IBF status to go fight Bakram, bro.
Nah,
I got
you
a
can't.
question, KO.
Bakram, the boogeyman out this bitch. Ain't nobody trying to fight him right now. Seems
That's a
like go
lot.
fight Bakram.
That's a hell of a fight.
Hey,
Yeah,
I got a question, KO.
that's a tough
I pay
ass
for
fight.
that. I pay for that. Set it up.
Like, bro, like that's what I'm saying. Like, go show it. Like, nigga, okay, I can't unify because these niggas ducking me. Let me go be a 2 division champion. Can I unify here? Okay, 154. These niggas won't smoke. I'm fighting all these niggas. I'm clearing this bitch out. Okay,
Hey,
okay.
KO.
Nobody want to fight me at 154. Nigga, I'm moving to
So if you
160.
flip
What's
it,
happening?
if you flip it,
Yeah. Hey, KO. But the thing we talking about is, in terms of Boots, is that if you have a particular, specific, confined, condensed goal in mind, I want to be unified, but something is slowing your movement towards that up, then the first motherfucking opportunity that comes up that keeps you moving, jump on it. Jump on it.
Yeah. And then Kamal is right about this, which further proves my point. You can't even do the IBF shit or the WBA shit because he's right. Motherfucking Erickson Lubin just won the goddamn IBF eliminator against Adria Holmes, so he about to get Murtazaliev. So you can't move up and fight him. You the WBA
Right.
champion too. You can't move up and fight the WBA champion because that would be Terrence Bud Crawford, and that nigga about to fight Canelo. Like, nigga, you ain't got no options, bro.
Right. Hey, the
I ain't gonna lie, Lubin is a
the man
dog. I
you
ain't
just
gonna lie.
mentioned, the one that beat up Zoo.
Lubin is a dog.
Is that the one that beat up Zoo?
Boost
Who that?
The one you just mentioned, Murtaziab or whatever his name is.
Nah, that was Fundora. No, that was Bakram. My bad. Yeah, Bakram stopped his ass. Yeah, you right. Yeah.
Yeah. Beat the shit out of him. Yeah.
Hey, but you know what, KO?
Man, I hate to do this to y'all, but y'all know it's all love. It's 10:30 though. I gotta run, man. Look, salute to everybody that pulled up. Victor,
Good panel. Salute.
Boxing Hacker, Baby Joker, Terrence, Kamal, shoot, Boxing Matters, everybody. I appreciate y'all. Everybody in the super chat today. Appreciate y'all as well. I'll be live tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Everybody have a great night. Everybody enjoy yourselves tonight. Be safe. And I'll catch y'all tomorrow, man. Oh, we got one for the road. I can't miss my dog. We got Tim Carey, not Jim Carey. 2-piece. No biscuit and super chat. He just wanted to remind us that he forgot to tell us that Shakur is a hoe.
Is a hoe.
Salute to everybody. I'll catch y'all next time. We out here, man. Peace, man.
Salute.